Welcome to That's Absurd Podcast, your source for everything hip-hop, pop culture, sports, and more. Tune in, subscribe, enjoy.
Yo. Welcome back to another episode of That's Absurd Podcast. It's your boy, Juno, a.k.a. Melvo.
It's your boy, Janae P. Sound like you forgot your name right quick.
Swerve, the Platinum Kid. I don't never forget my name.
Wow, Judo did that little
Niggas
little
know.
stutter, like
I know what I was gonna tell the people Happy New Year and shit, and
it is a Happy New Year. So far, it's better than last year. Nobody came out with no crazy shit. Cat Williams ain't come out and predict nothing crazy yet, so we safe so far.
hating ass cat.
Cat was not hating. Cat was Cat is a predictor of truths. He said it would be the year of truth, and it was.
Cat got someone on the inside that let him know when shit's about to go. And instead of warning said people, he just goes on a tour.
That was the warning.
Everybody out. Then goes on, drops a special, a mid special, and then rinse and repeat.
We've been talking about haters for like me and Nate been talking about haters for like the last hour, and this nigga just started.
Cat been a hater for a minute now though.
Hating on my dog Cat.
Cat been a hater for a minute now.
all right, niggas, hold on. What y'all been up to, man? Where y'all been? How was New Year's? What happened? What y'all do? Give an update, bro.
Long time.
Very. Go ahead, shoot.
Nah, Nate's the family guy. You probably been out the country. You probably been on boats and shit.
Not at all. New Year's. I went to SeaWorld, I believe. No, SeaWorld.
For what? For Christmas or Thanksgiving? Christmas? New Year's?
New Year's. Around a little bit before New Year's. We did Thanksgiving since then, right?
Yeah, I think we did. We recorded. Yeah, we recorded. Our last recording was 12.
Yeah, that's it. You know, the kids been home from school, chilling, stuff around the house, going online, going back and forth with folks. You know, every week another conspiracy coming true. Just been living, getting prepped.
I just want to tell the people that I actually love Conspiracy Nate. I've been waiting for Conspiracy Nate for a long time. Yeah,
we're getting new followers for someone online just seeing me going back and forth. They're like, you know what? I might have to listen to your podcast. They're like, just from me on Twitter. Like, you know what? We might have to really get in the conspiracy bag for real.
Yeah, Conspiracy Nate be spitting them bars.
I had a revelation though, so I don't know how long I'll be on Conspiracy Nate. So
no, not after the fires. After the fires, you gotta stay on that conspiracy because this shit's crazy. This shit can't be coincidence that a whole city's burning like this.
Yeah, that's true. It's just like when you do conspiracy, it's like it leads you down all the conspiracies kind of conjure up to one big conspiracy at the end. And when you're at the final level, you're either gonna be the guy that calls the bell, or you're like, what's the point if you really can't do anything? Because you're really at the point that we really can't do anything.
Yeah, I love that point.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why ring the alarm?
Juno, what you had going on this weekend or this vacation that we had?
Let me see. Christmas was amazing. Christmas was great. Where did I go? I feel like we went somewhere.
Didn't you go to? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember. We be going on vacation. I swear we probably did between the three of us, we did a lot of shit that we don't know what we did. We don't remember.
Yeah, bro. It's been
I'm sure I went to some restaurant. Oh, yeah, I did go to a few restaurants. I remember being freezing cold, walking somewhere. My birthday just passed. On Sunday, on the 5th.
What'd you do for your birthday?
I don't remember.
Oh, you're not 40?
Not yet. 39. But basically 40. You know how it goes.
Not me.
I'm working on my 40th year right now, so you could technically say I'm 40.
Didn't you have some kind of strange math like that? Will you try to explain that?
It's not strange math. It makes perfect sense.
How does it work?
You don't come out of the vagina being. You come out of the vagina being 1 year old. You're working on that 1 year. So that day when they say, "Oh, it's my first birthday," you're actually working on your second birthday.
There you go. That's the shit that doesn't make any sense. That's the shit that fucks me up.
Yeah, that shit wild.
Makes perfect sense.
But this past listen. This past 2 days, I decided to put some pavers in my backyard. I DIY'd it or DIY.
Yeah, do it yourself.
I did it myself. It took me about 2 days. I lost about 6 pounds.
That's
You know, it's been
start
cold.
the new year.
It's been cold.
The pallet, they loaded up on your truck, or you had to off?
Yeah, they loaded up in the van.
But you had to offload it yourself by hand.
I had to offload it by myself.
Workout. I remember when I used to work at Home Depot. I know that. And it's been cold, so for you to do 6 pounds in that cold sweat, the cold sweats in that.
Look.
Nice. Good.
Oh yeah, okay. You there? Shit, that's where I need to get to. If I was there right now, that'd be my shit. I reach my goal.
Nah,
I'm also like 2 inches. I'm also 2 inches taller than you though. So
I'm 2 inches. Pause, bro. You're not 2 inches taller than me, bro.
2 inches taller than you, yeah, for sure. I am.
That
Maybe
means you
one.
6'4"?
How tall are you? 6'3"? You're not 6'3".
I'm 6'2".
All right, then.
Y'all talking vertical or horizontal?
This pause, bro. Pause.
That's what I was catching. Good catch. That's what I was catching. I was waiting for you to get it. Like, pause. Okay, got you.
Waiting for me to get. I get it right away. I already know you got the gayest ears on the pod.
Oh yeah, right.
No, that's Juno. Juno definitely got the gayest ears on the pod. Yeah, but I'm told I'm 6'2", so
yeah.
224. That would be definitely my goal. You already? What's your goal? Or are you there right now?
My goal is 220.
Nah, that can't be your goal.
What?
Because you're at 224 right now. If you lose 4 pounds, you're gonna need to lose some more. I can see it right now. Your goal probably needs to be about 210.
I'm gonna figure it out.
210.
Wait a minute, I'm tripping. I'm trying to go all the way down to like 190. Only because it gives you so much buffer.
Nate, that would be such a dramatic change.
It would.
Like, I'm talking about like you might have to have surgery.
It's not. I'm not above it.
You said 190, bro.
But if you look at the BMI,
pounds.
the BMI scale is probably going to tell you that you need to be at 190, maybe less.
Yeah, it says some crazy number like that. Yeah,
crazy number. They told me about the same thing too. For my height and age and whatever,
I only want to
like
do
180s.
Such a number so low as we get older gives me enough wiggle room.
Maybe if you were just a 60-year-old guy, that number would make sense. You don't need to be carrying this extra weight for no reason.
I actually want to get back to jogging outdoors and all. My knees are shot, so that's why I want to lose so much, move off. You know what I'm saying? I'm already down a good 10 for the year, so that was
you down 10 what?
10 pounds for the year. We're not even 12 days in. That's from
what cocaine you smoking?
It's just from not eating after 8, and still working out and walking every day. So, so not eating after 8 and trying to push it to as late as 4 the next day. So up to as much as 20-hour fast window. It's
good. It doesn't sound. It's good. It don't sound sustainable.
It's definitely not sustainable.
It's sustainable. I haven't eaten since yesterday. I haven't eaten since yesterday.
I understand. It's sustainable for a couple of weeks. You could do 20 hours straight with no eating, but eventually it's gonna catch up, and you're gonna be like, you just start binging.
Here's also what's not sustainable is like when you lose that much, when it comes back. Remember, I lost like 27 pounds last year, and then put back that, and then like 7 extra pounds.
Yeah. 34.
So when you lose that much, when you lose a lot as well, it comes back.
We get it, Juno. You know math.
Yeah, so he comes back. So losing that back down, like, this shit is crazy. So I'm trying to at least get that to what I was at last year, and then on top of that, so we shall see. It kind of sucks that every day in America we only talk about but a few things: weight loss, this and that. But that's the treadmill they got us on, though. You see, it's either money, weight loss. That's really only 2 things, wealth and health. But trying to find a way to just be done with one so you can worry about the other.
Yeah.
Swerve, did you tell us what you've been up to? You didn't tell us what you've been up to, bro.
It was my birthday. I did some shopping, got some gifts, went to Topgolf, went to some restaurants, ate some food. Christmas, no, after Christmas. We did Christmas already, right?
No, we didn't.
Yeah, I'm sure we did.
We didn't talk about Christmas?
No. We haven't
I
been
went to
here.
Orlando for Christmas, hung out with family. My wife's family, they stayed at an Airbnb in Orlando for like 5 days for that whole week of Christmas. But we only popped up for like 2 of those days. It was just like an hour drive, so we came like twice. 2 days out of those 5 days they was there.
How was that?
Good, you know, that family, they're deep in the gift giving thing. So every year it's always a thing. You know, my family, how we grew up, Christmas was never important. Not important. It's just we never had it. Pretty much what I'm saying is I never got gifts. But either way,
it wasn't important.
yeah.
That's how the Haitians do it.
Yeah, I don't miss out on nothing about it. Which it seems it's like it's kind of traumatizing. Not traumatizing, but you know, going through being in a family where Christmas is a big thing to them, and then having my anxiety be acting. I know Juno don't like me when I use that word anxiety. My anxiety be acting up when I'm around them, because having to figure out what gifts I'm gonna get to people, because I know they're gonna be getting me a gift, and then the opening up of gifts while everybody's staring at you and recording, and then you gotta, oh, thank you, and then the show you gotta put on and take the picture holding the gift. All of that, it just seems too much. But I do it.
Like
I've been doing it. I've been doing it for some years. Yeah, I've been doing it for some years now, so I'm kind of getting used to it now. Imposter syndrome. Yeah, I ain't supposed to be here. I went to a 60-year-old's birthday party yesterday. Miss Judy. I've known her for a while, since I started dating my wife. And then for her 60th birthday party, she's giving everybody else gifts. Crazy. I ended up walking out that bitch with some cakes. She got me a bottle of Crown, engraved glass with my name on it.
Judy got money.
Yeah, she did like a little section, little segments where she like called up people and was like, "Oh, these are all my Capricorn people." She gave all the Capricorns gifts. Then she gave all her best friends gifts. Then she gave all her sorority sisters gifts. It was a pretty good event. We walked in there, open bar. Top shelf. None of that cheap stuff. I want Casamigos. Give me that Casamigos. Every time you go up there and order a drink, you see the tab racking up. I'm like, who's paying this tab? How you throw yourself? When do you get to the position where you start throwing yourself birthday parties and you're paying for the whole tab yourself? I can't do that.
I mean, you do it when you're 60 and you about to exit out the door. You gotta fuck all this money up. Before you go, you gotta fuck all this money up. You know what I'm saying? Who can spend it better than you? That's how you're supposed to do it.
Right. True.
There's some motherfuckers who are like, listen, I'm trying to spend all this bread before I go. Y'all better try to hold on to it.
Yeah.
Try to start. So
I ain't trying to give none of this to y'all when I leave.
I work hard for this shit.
That's the perfect thing right there. You die like with your bank account at zero, no debt, no
debt, and let them they can let them get the life insurance, but that's it. With this cash,
that's perfect money management right there.
You treat your last few years like Drake's video. What was the video he was giving?
God's plan.
God's plan. Yeah, you treat the last few like that. Just live your best life. Oh yeah, so that's another reason is that I lost that much because, like I said, between the fasting, not eating after 8 p.m. and pushing on it to no edibles since the first of the year, so I'm about 12 days sober.
Oh, congratulations! Was that
a push it? The edibles.
Hey. 12 years in. This guy laughing, bro. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, Nate. I gotta be proud of you because I don't want you to be proud of yourself.
I usually do 3 days. Give myself a 3-day cleanse, but I'm about 12 days in. I'm gonna push it the whole month. You know, we're good to go.
Yeah,
I felt like I was at an AA meeting.
It's not hard. It's marijuana. It's not hard drugs. It's edibles. You know what I'm saying? It's edibles. You know, people smoke every day, drink every day. Some people say, so I'm good. I don't have no alcohol, so it's good. So you know what I'm saying? So I'm on 12 days. No, none of these edibles. No.
12 days, my dog ain't relapsed yet.
That's how you know it don't have no hold on you or anything like that. You know.
There's a guy I know who is talking about how he doesn't believe that addiction is a real thing.
It's definitely a real thing.
That's what I'm trying to tell him. It's definitely a real thing. And how I tried to explain to him, he was not understanding how I was explaining it to him. So I was like, all right. A couple of days later, I guess after New Year's, one of his friends texted him saying, oh, let's try this new 75 hard thing, whatever, where you do working out 75 days, reading a book, start a business, a bunch of random stuff.
Yeah.
And then and giving up sugar is one of those things. And I was like, all right, this is where you're going to learn right now.
The sugar is going to get them every
time. Sugar is an addiction.
People don't even realize they don't realize. They don't even realize.
They don't realize. Yeah. So I was like, so if you tell yourself that, hey, I'm not going to do this, and then you actually end up eating a piece of candy or eating a cookie, what does that tell you? That means you're addicted, right?
Yeah.
You
Not
told yourself
only that's accidentally, but if you start having cravings, which is
Yeah.
crazy, now you know for sure you're addicted.
ain't no accidentally. If you tell yourself not to do it and then you do it anyway, that's because you're addicted.
That's true. But I'm saying sugar
His
is
whole
so
thing
hidden
was that
to
your
a base.
mind.
Bro,
should
sugar
be able to
is
tell
in
yourself-
everything that we consume.
Exactly. So that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. In that sense, it could be harder. But I'm talking about.
Hey yo.
Pause. You got me. You got me. You know. You got me. Pause. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it is in almost everything we consume. But sugar is a definitely a hard one. Sugar and coffee is a definitely. Even alcohol. So it just depends.
I think it's easier to give up alcohol and smoking than it is to give up sugar.
Yeah, sugar is definitely up there. Sugar is definitely up there. So.
All right, man. What's been happening in the world, bruh?
Where should we start? Where y'all want to?
Last time we been here, there was I hear echo.
Let me make sure I have my echo cancellation off. Matter of fact.
Yeah, it's Nate.
That's 9 times cancellation.
You should be good now.
I thought it was only supposed to be on if you're not wearing headphones, but I got mine on anyway.
Yeah, we good.
Yeah, what y'all want to talk
Bro,
about?
there's been like 4 terrorist attacks since we last recorded, bro. 4.
Oh, I mean that's to be a given.
What do you call a terrorist attack?
Nigga,
Motherfuckers plowing their car through people, killing people, shooting. Yeah, that's terrorist attacks.
Is it a terrorist attack because somebody kills Americans, even if they're American? What constitutes a terrorist attack? Is it because of what they stand for?
no, you know what terrorists mean, right?
Because there's a difference between a mass shooting and a terrorist attack. If there's a mass shooting is more than 3 people killed.
He's right.
So if I shoot 5 people, would that be considered as a terrorist attack?
The terrorist attack is, I guess, you're trying to make a statement. You're trying to change.
Okay.
You're trying to put fear or get some kind of thing out of it. So Luigi, you know how the public hero, in a sense, that was a terrorist attack on rich people. So he's trying to.
You causing terror, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's all a terrorist attack is.
We didn't even have that on the notes. That's a good one you caught. Yeah, we had
What
like
you
4
got,
terrorist
Luigi?
attacks.
We got there was a dude that I guess he was a veteran, a U.S. Army veteran or Air Force veteran or something like that ran his white truck through the streets through Bourbon Street, killed 10 people.
Here's what's crazy. All the even conspiracy hat on, that dude was a former veteran, right? He plows his car through people. That shit don't make no sense. There's the other terrorist attack. Dude gets a cyber truck,
parks it in front of the
Trump
Towers.
Hotel, blows it up, and then shoots himself. Apparently, it don't make sense. But he's supposed to be a Trump supporter. Like, why would you say some of these stuff ain't even make any sense?
Yeah,
I think that these folks rolling out the MK Ultra, I think they got the program humans via social media. I've seen some crazy shit online. So people believe that the government could hypnotize or control some people.
yeah. They said that he was a sleeper agent.
Yeah, so some of these people don't know. Maybe some people they which is crazy because maybe you watch some shit on your feed. I'm like, how would they know? How would they control certain people? I don't know how it works, but
how to activate you?
Yeah,
you know, like in
Super
people. Soldier, how Bucky was just a regular dude, and then when he hears that statement that the dude was reading that little passage, because then he gets activated.
Yeah, because it's not the only one. You know, the guy that tried to shoot at Trump. Those all the last 2 Trump assassinations. Those were Trump supporters,
and they're both dead now, right?
Yeah. So you see what I'm saying? So even the terrorist doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? That their acts of it doesn't.
I don't understand how you're a Trump supporter and you try to shoot Trump. Like, what is the
exactly?
messaging?
It's not even making any sense. That's what I'm saying. That's the thing that's crazy about it. Like these things aren't even making any sense
unless there was another shooter and these guys aren't the shooters and they're just getting set up for some reason. Maybe they're bigger. Maybe they're the big fish that we're trying to get rid of.
Which is always the case. You know, we have deep state that do all sorts of stuff. You know, we don't know if they're trying to take out Trump. We don't know how it's going, but I don't know. The folks, the plowing through the yard, there's all that. We had before what we didn't speak about. Remember all the drones and shit that was going around throughout the nation?
Mm-hmm. It wasn't the whole nation, bro. That shit was New Jersey.
It was. It was in New Jersey. Drones. It was New Jersey. It was New York. There was a bunch of places they're showing. It was popping up at near.
You said nation, bro. Like that shit wasn't in California.
More than 2 states. Well, not in California. Well, even Cali had drones before. Maybe not now, but they had these things been popping up all over the place. And the government acted like there was no big deal for a little bit, and they said they're looking into it. And then like a week or so later, Republicans said that they believe it was Syria or some shit. They had released like a mothership drone next to us, which is I guess this was sent to makes it go off, and they sent them out. Which it's you don't even know what to believe anymore. These motherfuckers lie to us every day. Between that and presidential elections, anything's up for grabs right now. So shit is crazy. We are living in interesting times.
Well, you talking about drones and people lying to us? We got these LA fires happening right now, and people are saying that this stuff looks suspiciously not natural.
Well,
Looks
not
like
only
somebody.
that, there's actually plenty of people on video also committing arson while the fire is going.
Yeah,
So
I've seen that.
A lot of the fire might be natural, but there's still a lot of fires that intentionally being added.
Which I
to
don't
it.
understand. What is the purpose of? Like, I've seen videos of like some kids filling up 5-gallon tanks and throwing it
and throwing the
outside the
gasoline.
school.
Yeah, shit like
Because
that.
they want the school to burn. I could understand. Maybe that's stupid, but at least there's a reasoning. But what's the other reasoning? What is everybody else trying to burn
Keep
now?
talking about, man, I got a test on Monday. I ain't studied
Yeah, I
for
can
it.
understand that. It's a dumb reason, but yeah, I can see that happening. Yeah, we got to burn this bitch down.
We live in strange times, though. You got a bunch of kids that are probably they heard all this fashion.
Where the fuck would you just have 5 gallons on you to throw?
They go to the
They
gas
see
station.
fire going down. They go to the gas station. They're like, hey,
Yeah.
let's load this shit up.
They load it up and they pour it out. You see homeless folks out here doing fire. You see folks out here looting. Just today, they're saying some people are dressed as firefighters, breaking into people's house and stealing.
Damn,
This shit is crazy.
people's gonna find a way.
Dude,
People
bruh,
Gonna find a way.
humans are incredible, bro.
Humans
there's-
are very resourceful. Don't let
Yeah.
no accident. Don't let no natural disaster go to waste.
Where there's some type of natural disaster, somebody's gonna eat. It don't matter if it's a hurricane. If the government's giving out free money, somebody's gonna benefit off of it. That's not supposed to be benefiting off of it.
Someone broke in recently to like a military depot and took like two Humvees, one of these tripod things that you hook up to do the machine guns, a couple stuff, you know what I'm saying, on a depot. So I'd be like, if you really be thinking in advance, depends how deep you are, you'd be like, all you got to do is just wait to the next natural disaster. Pause, whatever, I don't know, but natural disaster. But some of these shits is a walking lick. If you're really thinking about it, you know what I'm saying?
Bro,
the whole city's burning down. The banks are unguarded. If you're really a mastermind, nigga, this shit's up right now.
Well,
It really
in LA,
could go up.
we wouldn't even have to be a mastermind. It's just obvious. Like, bro, the whole city's evacuated. This shit's
But that's
burning down.
It's not
If I
only
can-
LA. It's
I
every
can
time there's a
get to-
natural disaster.
If I can get to the shit before it burns down, it's mine.
Yeah, but every time there's a natural disaster, it's like that. People don't think that. Anytime it's a natural disaster, it's up. You
Yeah.
can go to jewelry stores. You can really change your fortune if you really willing to just be active during
Yeah.
the time when
If
everything's
people are
coming down.
evacuating and ain't nobody's securing the shit,
No
you can
one's
just
securing. Yeah, you
ransack
do it.
that shit.
Shit is crazy. So, times are rough. People are getting more and more innovative. And who's to say what we're seeing online is even real? We're in the AI generation. All that shit could be fake. So
Yeah,
shit
you
is,
right.
shit
Like
is crazy.
that video. You seen that video of
Which one?
the laser gun when they were showing
That's
the
real.
guy was. Yeah, I know, but then the video that guy was speaking on, you see you see an actual blast coming from the sky. Who knows if
Oh,
that
that
blast
shit's
is
crazy.
real?
The blast
Yeah.
from the sky. I seen the electrical blast. Listen, man.
But that little gun that shoots the infrared lasers that can burn shit from like up to 50 feet away. That shit's crazy.
Okay, not only that, here's my conspiracy bag. That gun, even that gun, anytime they do those laser guns, things like that, for some reason it doesn't work on the color blue.
Yeah.
And anytime there's a fire,
Mm-hmm.
you'll notice all the blue shit survives.
Yeah. And
So
I've been
they're
hearing
like-
shit about blue.
Yeah,
when
so
they were
they're like
talking about the
weather control shit.
the 5G waves
Yeah, the
and stuff,
tower.
and they talk about a lot of people in other countries paint their tin roofs
Blue and shit.
blue.
Listen, man, that's the thing though. I came across something today just the other day when they was talking about. Here's the thing. They said the reason why conspiracies work is because the smart people is gonna act like you're an idiot. That's one, right? The smart people tend to go along with it because smart people were always good students in school. Good students are already what's the word? They're already programmed to follow orders. They're already, you know what I'm saying, to follow authority. So if the cops or the authority tell you don't look this way, don't look that way, take this pill, most of the times you're gonna do it. You're assuming the authorities is telling you the truth. Even when you find out the authorities are lying,
Yeah.
you're rewired your mind like, that was a one-off. Like every one of us should not be trusting the government. They have a track record that we caught them lying enough times
Mm-hmm.
that we should all not trust them, but we end up like, that's a one-off, and we
And even if
fall
people
back
do
to trusting
believe
them.
one or two things, they won't believe everything for some reason.
Yeah, we always default back to retrusting them again because if not, how would we live in society? How would we function if we be like, oh, these motherfuckers are always lying? It's just for like it's kind of like a truth that we have to tell. It's a lie we have to tell ourselves, even though we know these folks are lying literally every
because
day.
what do you get out of not believing them? You're just gonna be the crazy guy.
That's, I mean, if you don't,
Like if they tell you the world, they tell you the world is round, you find out it's flat. What do you get out of arguing it?
And then what happens with dumb people is that they're like, yeah, right, that doesn't sound. Even if they're not dumb, common sense sounds common sense. You're able to smart people. You're able to trick them off of any shit. That's why you're able to. That's why they don't. They just yes, please. You're able to get on. While the dumb person might ask a question, it might not. It might come out as common sense. For example, like we end up just, for example, doing a vaccine rollout in 2 months that the whole world just gets, and somehow it has no kind of adverse reaction. magically, like this never happened in the world history, but somehow we checked all the boxes and we all just said it's fine, and now it's supposed to be fine.
Nate, what happens if we find out the vaccine was not really a vaccine? It was just water that they was injecting into people.
That would be better. You mean it feels? I mean, that would be good.
It was a placebo.
That would be better if it was a placebo effect, because at least the people don't have no
temporary permanent damage.
No
or
permanent thing. But here's the issue. You can't say placebo because placebos has effects too. Because you can hurt people with placebos. People that think they're getting healed, sometimes their body heal itself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So how much people could die off the placebo of thinking the vaccine was fucked up and their body kill itself, right?
If they thought the vaccine was fucked up, they wouldn't have taken it.
But the government was telling them to do. A lot of people did it reluctantly. They had to go to work. No one took it voluntarily. Nobody said, "Hey, just sign up for the vaccine."
I took it voluntarily. Pause.
Some people didn't need it for work or anything like that. They're just like, "Oh, this is what I need to stay safe. I'm gonna take it."
Yeah, what I'm saying is, because you needed to stay safe. It was not still voluntarily. What I'm saying is because you had no other choice. If COVID is not around, you would not even take it. You know what I'm saying? It's because like, okay, people are dying. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and take it. That makes sense. Fast forward, one of those COVID vaccines giving people kidney failure. Well, I forgot which name was. There was different ones having different issues, let alone all those kids that had the heart attacks, all sorts of shit. That's just that. But there's you got conspiracy after conspiracy that just keeps happening in real time. Shit's crazy. You have Mark Zuckerberg that just sat and just did an interview airing out the fact that the administration was forcing him to not even allow the opposite viewpoints. Even they said that it was they said it was conclusive, how it was all agreed upon. It's like it was never all agreed upon. Like I said, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be the I told you so guy, the common sense guy, if you will. But as you said, it was never conclusive. It's never gonna be conclusive. But as soon as the authorities say it's conclusive, like, yeah, I don't pay those guys any mind. It's conclusive. Like, yeah, of course it. Now Mark Zuckerberg saying it wasn't, just like Facebook saying something. It's whether. Even science, in fact,
the problem is there's always going to be one guy that has the final word, right? So even if you got a bunch of scientists,
but it was never one guy. It was never even. I would argue that I don't even know if it was 50% of scientists that agreed to it. You know what I'm saying? It might have been 25, and we're the guys we're saying everyone falls in line.
If Fauci and the government are the final word, then whoever Fauci decided to listen to, those were the scientists.
But the rest could just say, okay, they say it's proven. There's no, this highbrow, what do you guys don't know? There's something about people that feel like, I know something that you don't know, you're going to be an idiot. And then what's worse is when they're wrong, they never say they're wrong. They just keep it pushing. That to me, most folks get cool with that, but to me, I'm too... I don't know if it's called a pattern recognition. I'm too, nigga, you were wrong about that. As soon as I got you wrong
what the fuck is a pattern recognition?
Pattern recognition?
Huh?
Is that what you said?
Yeah, it's a pattern recognition.
Oh, pattern.
Pattern recognition.
Oh,
so as soon as
you said it, you combined all them words into one word, bro.
That's just the AI interfering in our system, trying to fuck our shit up.
The AI.
So as soon as they said the no mask was needed and they end up reflecting on that, I got to give them the side eye. When they did the ventilator, everyone needed a ventilator. They said then they taking on that, had to give them another side eye. Anytime, you know what I'm saying? So shit is crazy, but
anytime they would have gave you anything, even if it was the other side that didn't agree with the people that said, hey, put them on ventilators, you wouldn't have given them a side eye?
Well, I had
And
no
people's
problem. I
dying, and then the
believe
doctor says, "Nah, we're not putting them on no ventilators. Let them tough it out." You wouldn't have said, "No, that's crazy. We got to give them some ventilators. We got to give them something."
Yeah, which is what's cool at the beginning, but then I see Alex Jones online saying people are dying of ventilators, and I'm seeing it on X all day long, and they're saying no, it's lies because mainstream, and they're like, that's just why you need an alternative news source. I'm like, bro, they're saying it's a lie, but I'm seeing a whole bunch of different videos online. This is, you remember for COVID, we didn't even have AI like that. Matter of fact, AI is when they broke out. They COVID was a album rollout for AI. If you think about it. We were able to say anything before AI, talk about anything. It wasn't until COVID to realize they had the ability to, depending on what you say in a video, they have a program that they can just demonetize and take off a video. If you write it, remember the workaround is, okay, I can't say the word, I'll just write it. People say code's like great, this other. And in real time, like, damn, our motherfuckers actually manually reviewing it. Like, no, they showed us they had a system, they had software that did all the shit, all that stuff. And we never knew they had that before. The shit is crazy.
They had software to recognize words that you were saying, so you
recognize words that you're saying, and then words that you're writing. We didn't even know writing was a thing. They had technology that they had never planned on telling us. It wasn't until COVID that COVID forced their hand for them to show us.
Well, that's how it is with all technology. They're always going to have the technology before we get the technology.
Yeah, but you don't know how long
electric cars,
they plan on keeping them on the tuck. You don't know how long they probably plan on keeping that on the tuck for a minute. You know what I'm saying? They were people was always saying, I think I'm shadow banned. I think. You know what I'm saying? I think like shit is odd. People had no hard truths. Man, after COVID, we found out that the government was telling people, yeah, take this off, and it got just the fact when we look at it after the fact that we could deplatform a president was fucking wild. Yeah, like how bold can you be? Your own president, your country, like get this guy out of here.
You block him on the biggest platform. Everybody else, I can speak on that platform, but if I want to go listen to the president, what he got to say, his opinions,
they locked me out. We out here treating the president like it was a Boosie account.
Yeah, bro.
When you think about how nuts that is, it is crazy. I run this country, and y'all motherfuckers are shot. Shit is thrown, and we accepted that.
And that's really why he didn't win the second term.
Absolutely, that's why he didn't win. So the whole system
is out of control.
It's out of control that a citizen would have that power over a president. That blew my mind, and we just accepted it.
It's not the citizen. The government told that citizen, "Hey, you gotta cut this nigga off."
Yeah, but I'm the president. That's still fuck. Like this guy could go press a nuclear bomb right now.
Who's higher than the president?
Exactly. That shit to me is crazy. That we were able to, and we just sat there and accepted that Trump was just deplatformed.
No, what I'm saying is that there is somebody higher than the president.
Oh, of course, deep state. That's when they end up showing their hand. All these people that are in the background.
What is deep state? I keep hearing deep state.
Congress, but deep state is a state inside of Congress.
Exactly, deep state.
But that's not what I was referring to.
No, deep state.
I was referring to just regular Congress in general.
No, Congress are people that are voted in and coming out. But you gotta imagine that would mean the whole government switches all the time. That is not. There's people that are permanently there, that are in between sessions. You know what I'm saying? These are the deep state. Like it don't matter. Like, hey, this might be your IT guy. It don't matter who's coming in. He serves. He's not supposed to serve no one party. He serves the country. You know what I'm saying? You can hire him. He's out there, and because they know they're not going nowhere, it's kind of like they're a permanent fixture.
Deep state is the people who, when we talk about supremacy.
Yeah,
that white supremacy, they're the people that uphold it. They're the one they
uphold the whole system. Exactly. It's the reason why the system doesn't switch every time. They keep continuity. They keep the shit the same. It's why America is in one way Monday and a different way on Tuesday. Like all these other countries, you might go back 1 year, it's different. America is able to stay the same every day. They keep the shit constant. It's the reason why nothing changes fast here. We meet here, we need to get at a slow dial.
Now you're still seeing 100, 200 years later, the first black person to do this, the first woman to do this. Meanwhile, Mexican got a female president right now.
Yeah, but deep state, it ain't that. I can't even say it's personal. It's like, nigga, this shit's big business. We need this shit to move at a snail's pace so shit don't go too crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's just the fact that these people aren't voted in, and then their emails started getting leaked, and you seem like they're against Trump or pro-Hillary. It's the fact that they had bias. We didn't think they had bias. The shit is crazy. Fast forward to California anyways. California's burning in flames right now.
All the celebrities' houses done burned. Janae Aiko house done burnt down. They saying LeBron's neighborhood's coming up next.
Here's another conspiracy now. They're like, isn't it convenient? All the Epstein clients, all the Diddy folks, before it's time, before the law comes down to where the evidence could be at, now all the houses are gone.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That is kind of.
It is.
If you're a conspiracy guy, you're like, this makes a lot of sense.
How convenient, shit's burning, and then how about all the arson? Here's the thing: is the fact that it's burning, and in the middle of the fire, firefighters are running out of water. I've never heard of such shit.
Well, I think I heard something about, like, was it Newsom that had the water rerouted from the city to like some farm?
Yeah.
That in the country or something.
From what I hear,
I seen videos of like firefighters filling up water from their trucks with bags, with purses, and trying to throw it at buildings and stuff. I'm like, this can't be real.
It's a whole mix, you know. Everyone, because it's about branding. You don't want any accident to go in the way. So Republicans are going to blame it on DEI, as they do everything. You know what I'm saying? But that same fire department, mind you, is like the police chief is a lesbian lady. Like the first 3 rank and file people are all lesbian ladies, all with the same name too, which is crazy. All with the same first name.
So what does that have to do? What are they trying to say?
Well, they're saying, they're like, instead of hiring let me let you know. People. Here's a dog whistle. Instead of hiring qualified white men, y'all wanted to go out and pander. So y'all hired this lesbian lady at 2 times the rate of her predecessor. She's getting paid $750,000 a year. Mm-hmm. And there's a video of them asking, she's like, "What do you want to do here?" She's like, "Well, the first thing I want to do here is get more women in here, more than anything," which is crazy. But we have her on video saying that. One of the ladies she hired, they're asking, "Well, what are you going? Are you big enough to help me if my husband's going to?" She's like, "Well, first thing I tell you, you're in bigger trouble if you're relying on me to take you out the building," which sounds more crazy.
Get her out of here.
These motherfuckers pay themselves right.
I'm in more trouble if I'm relying on the firefighter to come save me. Isn't that your job to save me?
But even still, let's not act like the firefighters really could have did anything. This is just, we're just blaming them because this is what we do in America. Point here, point there. Once the fire starts going,
instant, for this huge ass fire, there's nothing that the firefighters can do.
Exactly. We're just blaming shit to blame shit.
I expect the person coming in to be able to at least save me.
Exactly. So it sounds wild. And one of them ladies is not playing ball. She's like, "Listen, you're not about blaming her. She's like, listen, I told these people the thing was not adequate. They cut the budget. I told her we needed more water." So one of them ladies ain't even playing ball. She out here airing motherfuckers out. You know what I'm saying? So they over here blaming Newsom. They're like, "You're over here diverting funds." Here's the thing. Newsom cut the budget. But here's what he did, because Trump administration is about to come in and when he's suing him for all this stuff. But he cut the budget, but he also put aside $25 million or so for the next administration, because he knows he's going to be going to lawsuits and going to court and shit for the Trump administration. They're like, look at that same money that you put aside could have been used to add more funds, like we said, this and that, third, whatever it is. So Newsom's coming out bad. This was supposed to be the Democrats' next president, so he might have just be over with now. Remember, Newsom was the champion during COVID.
He's putting that money to the side for what again?
Because the new administration is about to come in, Trump, and they're planning on suing them for all sorts of shit, because California has all sorts of regulations.
And that's why he's saving that more for law. He's saving that money for lawsuits. Meanwhile, his city's burning down.
So it looks bad. Here's the thing. Remember when COVID happened, Trump was looking like the jackass and Newsom was looking like the hero. The longer COVID went along, as Newsom was shutting down California for almost 2 years, there was videos of him and celebrities eating out. They're like, hold on, so it's good for me and my group. Y'all guys going to do it. He started getting scrutiny about it. And then that's when DeSantis became the hero, because DeSantis and Trump looked like they're crazy because they didn't want to shut the city down. But how did COVID play out? Florida ended up the state with that state open. We had the best economy. We ended up the first to turn around. We were the last to close, the first to open. The shit worked out in our favor. People were looking like it was unfair. We were about our money, but the vax was it was a money play regardless. It was a giant money grab regardless. Some people were going to die regardless. I guess once the cat's out the bag. But if you remember back then, the conspiracy was the whole Wuhan thing. Trump was calling it the China virus. They're saying that's a conspiracy against that. Come to find out, fast forward, it did come from China. It did come from a lab. Another conspiracy. Prove it. So it should just be. Shit is just. It's wild. You know what I'm saying? Not like there's good or bad.
Hey, let me tell y'all some wild shit, right? Mm-hmm. Florida passes a law. You have to verify yourself every time you go onto a porno site.
Not everyone.
That crushed you, didn't it?
I saw that shit leading up to it.
And nigga, I haven't been on Pornhub since the new year.
Is that just Pornhub or is it all porn sites?
All porn sites. You have to
It's
verify
not
your
porn sites.
site.
So you're a rookie. You're a rookie. It
No,
ain't
it's
all
not,
porn
because-
sites. It ain't.
No, but listen,
Pornhub just happens to be the big dog, and they own a bunch of other domains. But there's other shit that, you know what I'm saying? I could slide you one or two that still get through. No,
that's not going to give your phone a virus.
No virus.
These
These are
shit's
regular
giving
sites.
viruses out here.
No, this ain't
I'm
no
not telling
backdoor
you
shit.
because I know from a friend.
You know from
This shit giving your phone viruses out here. Be careful out here. Wrap it up.
Here's the thing: is Florida out of line for passing that law that makes you have to actually put in an ID for you to see the porn?
Yes, bro. That shit
I
is
don't think it's out
crazy.
of line. I think
Because is it crazy, bro?
Pornhub
These
is out of
kids
line
have
for-
access to porn 24/7. My son, who was 13, 14 years old, stay having that shit on his phone. Like we had to work hard for porn when we were younger, bro. You gotta imagine these kids have phones from middle school, high school. They get that shit anytime.
Easy access. They don't have to wait for people to sneak out the house.
But now just can't watch porn, Nate.
sneak in the.
Yeah, but that's the reason, because they said kids were having access. But should we have not done something for real? Because the fact that it is crazy that they have access to the shit that we had
fact that
borrow
they-
tapes from
the fact
friends,
that
had
they
the
have-
blurry channel. The
Yeah,
fact
yeah,
that they
there's a lot
having
we had
it
to go
so
through.
early. You talking about? You remember we give kids phones from some people do elementary now.
Mm-hmm.
So you talking about even elementary could have access to porn?
Well, that's the issue with giving them access to the internet.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do? We're in America because
Don't give them a phone.
yeah,
You wanna-
schools are
if you
getting
wanna
shot
block-
up. You already know this is America. The phone aspect is the aspect because the school shot up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We got this. This we got to
It's
do
the
it
good
in
and the
America.
bad. You gotta
apparently.
take the good and the bad. You know what? There's still bubbles of people out here that's not giving their kids phones until they're like 16, 17,
Yeah,
18.
until you end up having.
Yeah, you know why? Those are called poor people.
Nah,
Listen,
not poor.
they've
It's not just
never
poor
been in
people.
a school
Some people
shooting
just
or an
know
emergency.
that social media and technology is not always the best.
That's true, but they never been in a school shooting or emergency. You're trying to get hold of your kid and you can't. See, I grew up in a school and the teacher got shot, so I was first generation of that.
Nigga, I was in the building.
Juno's homeboy shot the teacher, in fact. So we're gonna go with that instead.
Yeah, niggas snitching out here.
So after the dude killed the teacher, when the school let out, all the parents were at the school. I'm talking about we didn't get picked
trying
up
to
from
find their
school.
kids.
Trying to find their kids, trying to get
Yeah,
answers.
and they all end up finding their kids. Not
They all
one of them was missing.
Okay, now I think that was the best case scenario. Think of other scenarios when the parents were outside, like they had in Florida, and the shooter was inside killing the students, and the officers are all cowardly staying outside while their kids are getting killed. You ain't trying to hear none of that. I can't reach my
What
kid.
your cell phone's gonna do to help that kid in that situation?
You need to find out. You just need contact. Parkland. Remember, that was Parkland. You ain't trying to hear. You be like, hey, get to the back. I'm picking you up. Whatever. I need confirmation. You're not trying to wait. So you can't blame the parents because nowadays we live in sketchy times. People going to Bourbon Street. Every time you go to New Orleans, you're in Bourbon Street. Folks chilling. Motherfuckers plowing through the crowd. You need to be able to contact people anytime. Cell
Well,
phones
they also have limited access phones where it's literally just like a chirp, where I can contact my parents if I need to. No limited access to the internet, and that's it.
Yeah,
None of
that's
this-
true. But them limited access phones aren't coming with free deals like how AT&T just giving them phones away now.
Nah,
They
bro,
know.
all you
They're
need,
like,
all you need
get
is
this
your
phone
kid's
for a penny.
location.
You buy one
All
phone,
you
get
need
an
is your
extra
kid's
phone for a penny.
location and to be able to direct message them. That's it.
Then what's gonna come with your phone? Your kid goes to school with the limited access phone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now he got depression. And he's getting bullied all day because he's a
See, now
dumbass
you're
nigga
doing
with
the,
the
now you're
chirp
doing the
phone.
extra. Now you're doing the extra.
This,
You
hey,
didn't-
am I wrong?
That's
You're
know
not
what-
wrong.
You know what come with the shit?
No,
He's
it's
not
how it
wrong.
is.
Your
Nope,
kid
he
getting
is
roasted.
wrong because every generation is gonna have things that certain kids aren't gonna have, right?
Oh,
So
okay.
I didn't have Jordans. I was
Yeah.
walking around wearing the best shoes. Somebody might have picked on me because of my shoes, and then what?
Yeah, and that picking
And
on.
then I got over it.
You're
These
picking
new
on.
kids are
You're
getting
picking
picked
on
'cause they don't
happen.
have
You're
cell
picking on
phones.
happen from 7 a.m. to 3, and you're
Mm-hmm.
done. They're picking on happens 24 hours a day
Because
get
they have
picked on in
internet
school.
access.
As soon as they get off picked on in school, it's still roasting. Even if they don't have internet access, like, boy, you weren't online. He said we were roasting you online.
Oh,
you
if
still.
I don't know about it.
You
It's
still
not
prime
happening.
time.
Niggas
still-
can talk about me. Niggas can talk about me behind my back. If I'm not hearing about it, it's not happening.
Niggas still got you on the Summer Jam screen. While you out living your best life. Shit is happening. You gotta know depression among these kids are super high.
Hold on. Talking behind people's back.
Yes.
Swear, why didn't they flip out on us in the group
is-
chat?
On me.
Because
that
he
is-
was
that
mad
is-
at
that is-
some nigga in the group chat.
It wasn't while I was mad. I was actually going off on Google. I was arguing with them for my fucking thermostat for like the third time, and then I go chilling, and Juno to come taking shots for like, you know, today's the day when niggas just be chilling. I'm always catching strays for no reason. I don't know why I become the butt of the joke. What we could be talking about, thing that I forgot what it was. I think Juno's like, I wanted to put your kid's pic or something like that, but I don't want to make anyone embarrassed or some shit. I was like, you know what? Let me go and let y'all niggas.
No holler. He didn't mention your name, nothing like that.
He did.
I did.
He said I would have did Nate. He said Nate. I'm telling you, I'm the nice guy. I'm always a nigga that's taking the high road. Right. I be minding my business, dog. Nigga just come in front like, you know what?
Nigga call your kids dusty. You gotta shoot at his ass.
I gotta just start shooting at niggas from the go. I'm not gonna. I said no more. Just being nice for no reason, for just chilling, trying to mind your business. Niggas should be taking your head off for no reason while you just trying to be cool. Yeah, I was already going at it with Google with the thermostat. These motherfuckers are giving the right and left. You can't get no one on the damn phone. I was about to get my racist tangent on, nah. You can't get no one on the phone. You got someone from India speaking to you. You know how these things go. We having a fucking free. Still, my shit's still not fixed. The bottom floor. I got the personal heater here. The bottom thermostat is not connecting to the Wi-Fi, and because of that, it's making the internal battery die out completely.
First world.
Trying to connect it back on, and that bitch is not doing it. And we're having a massive cold front in Orlando, and my whole first floor is fucking cannot warm up because it's thermostat. And these motherfuckers cannot get me someone on the phone. This and the shit is pain in the ass.
I grew up in the struggle where when it's freezing like this, niggas just bundle up. They wear a jacket in the house.
Yeah, a hoodie.
I mean, I go upstairs. I got it upstairs. Upstairs it works, but the whole first floor is fucking freezing. Now you know that I'm saying the shit is man, it's pain in the ass. But either way, that had nothing to do with the pod.
Either way, that nigga Nate made himself a New Year's resolution that he was not gonna take shit from you niggas this year, and he was the first one to give him shit. So you just got the. He was the first one of the new year to give him some shit, so you got it.
It just so happened. It was nothing personal. It just so happened. Why the fuck you bugging me? I'm just chilling. And y'all niggas coming from my head top.
I done worked all week.
Yeah, exactly. I don't work all week, man. Well, that's a perfect. That meme would never not be hilarious though. He's like, what do you say? I'm trying to get.
He said, my girl told me about the park.
Yeah.
I came down and played basketball. And what he said?
Oh, niggas coming at me with all this negativity?
Yeah, negativity, yeah. I don't work all week. Exactly.
All this negativity. I don't work all week.
Exactly.
You coming at me with that negativity? I worked all week.
Yeah, we need that button exactly. So that's what happened though. Sometimes you just had to flip all it.
So Juno, what was your New Year's resolutions for this year? I already know Nate's is not taking shit from you niggas no more.
I might turn heel this year, which means me and Swerve were just talking about that.
Turning heel, being the bad guy.
Being the bad guy. No
okay, my New Year's resolution was get it done now.
Get it done now.
I like that.
So anything I have to do, I'm just getting it done now. I'm not waiting.
No procrastinating.
No procrastinating. So get it done now.
It's a good way to live.
And it's been panning out.
It compounds before you know you so ahead. Shit is smooth. You smooth selling after a while.
Yeah, that's the goal this
hard.
year.
It's a pain in the beginning, but when the compound you so ahead, when you coasting, you give yourself so much room to coast because you did everything you needed to do. What were we on? California?
Now we was talking about the porn in Florida blocking it and shit.
Mm-hmm. It's a tragedy.
It's a tragedy.
Florida ain't got no porn no more.
It's affecting everybody. Because even when you do find these new pages you're talking about, Nate, that shit is nowhere near the same quality as Pornhub.
But anyways, Pornhub kind of was slacking anyways. Because remember they made Pornhub do a giant purge like a year or so ago. They were on Pornhub's head top because a lot of people were having revenge porn on there. So Pornhub had got 80% of the videos.
You want to see the revenge porn?
I didn't want to see the revenge porn. But
I definitely wanted to see revenge porn. I want to see that real shit because the revenge porn, that's
I just want to see real shit.
Somebody's girlfriend, so
exactly.
I know for a fact this is real shit. This is not no planned.
It's not no planned. Even she ain't know it was supposed to be here.
Some of my favorite ones is the ones where you see the girl holding the cell phone. And then she's talking to her
talking on
boyfriend.
the phone, giving another dude top. Yeah,
talking to her boyfriend,
or getting blown the back out. So
yeah, and then it's either the one where they're being quiet, trying to hide it, or they're not trying to hide it at all. Either way,
he don't even know. So disrespectful. I always need to follow up to the video.
Or they try to hide it at first, and then later, and then 5 minutes into it, they'd be like, "Hey, yo," and start talking to the dude. I'm like, "Damn, cuz."
I always need to follow up because I need the young nigga that crashes out following that video. Because it is completely justifiable when he crashes out and ups the switch on everybody in that video. We need to follow up video for all the disrespect we get on these videos. So Florida ain't got no porn right now. DeSantis, I can't go for that one, DeSantis. But you take the good with the bad. DeSantis, we were rocking with DeSantis. I can't go for that one.
Some people
DeSantis have crossed the line.
Twitter anyway.
Yeah, DeSantis, you crossed the line on this one. We'll see if he brings it back. You know what I'm saying? If he brings it back, if there's a happy medium, they just need you to put your. Here's the thing: they just need you to put your ID in, and then you'll have access to Pornhub. It ain't like
I don't want to be putting my ID
exactly like what I look like putting my fucking ID in. Who knows what's in the other end? They're like, gotcha,
who knows
bitch.
what's gonna happen later? When they start saying, all this shit is public knowledge now.
Exactly. This is an Epstein list waiting to happen. This was the deep state. This deep state think they're gonna walk us right into the honey trap. Nah, we smarter than the Epstein clients. Though you're gonna have to work a little harder than that. They think we're gonna voluntarily give our information and our kinks. They out here wilding. You know what I'm saying? What else we have? We have another shit. That was Florida. Yeah, the Pornhub shit was crazy.
They get your ID, they get your list, they get your address, they get all your search history, they post all that shit. Everything you've been watching, how long you've been watching it, all that shit.
I'm gonna fuck the head up because I don't stay with the same kinks every time. See, I might be on one shit for 2 weeks and that was cool. Now I'm on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? This week we on some. We might be on some girl on girl. Next week we on some
guy on guy.
Never guy on guy. Chill on that. I be seeing the cuck videos though. Those shits always hilarious.
Oh, classics.
Yeah, so there's different kinds. They have split roasting. So there's different kinds. So
sorry, after he said. After they said, girl, I'm just sitting here waiting.
What he was gonna say? You know what? We might be girl. Next week it might be. There's a little pause. It might be.
You know what happened with porn? Porn used to be so high produced and dope, and nowadays, the high produced porn don't even push anymore. And everybody wants the one that looks the realest, look like the most cell phone-ish.
Yeah, they want the most. They want it. They call it amateur.
Mm-hmm.
I want
what I do, my workaround is I look up for behind the scenes. Because the high produced one is dope. You know what I'm saying? That's for the pros. You know what I'm saying? But you go behind the scenes, you're like, okay, now the script is off. What happened after the camera stopped rolling? There's behind the scenes footage. They still be smashing too. That is the real thing. You ain't even getting checked for this.
What are you talking about?
The performers perform
after they finish performing. The part that we see, then you're saying that they do their own.
Sometimes they're supposed to be showering off, and the dude might come in the shower and he busts it down in there, or she might blow that. She might blow the camera down. Yeah,
that's just a second subsection.
For people who it might be on personal camera. It's not behind the scenes. You search the word behind. Even it's almost like like movies have DVDs have behind the scene footage. Shit that they make to the perimeter. They have behind the scene footage for some of these porns, and that's its own genre within itself. Porn is an industry, bro. Shit is crazy. The more you know, that's the same. So I look up behind the scenes. just to get a little bit of that real like
the showering up, the cleaning up, and all that.
There's massages. There's all sorts of shit that happen. There's different kind of porn. Porn is it's crazy. It's deviancy for sure. You know what I'm saying? You can get out of hand fairly quick. You know what I'm saying? if you divulge too much.
There's definitely money to be made.
Too much.
There's definitely money to be made in every aspect. The production part, the acting part. I'm
gonna look at the homegirl in the WNBA. She said she did. She opened
Liz Cambage.
Yeah, her first month she made more. She's made more in her first week than she did her whole NBA career, her whole WNBA career.
Yeah.
So that's crazy. Shit is crazy. Men really got to be stopped though, because when we hear these OnlyFans
we're the ones
numbers,
financing this.
Yeah, the government got to be like, maybe I ain't taxing y'all niggas enough because this shit is out of hand.
Don't give them no ideas.
But we turning nobodies into multi-millionaires out of the drop of a dime. And
What-
what's really worse,
I be wondering where do these people get this money that they can spend on porn?
Exactly. Like, why would you
They
pay
got
for
it.
porn? That shit blow my mind. That shit blow my mind. Why would you even pay for porn? But like I said, porn has so much intricacies. I never even sign in on porn. That I hear if you sign in, that's its own thing.
I don't
saw
think.
that
Do you
on.
think it's millionaires that are making these women millionaires? I don't think it's millionaires. So,
It's
No.
regular Joe Schmoes.
so that's what I mean. Where they get the money? How
That's
are
why
they-
I'm asking because I know they regular niggas just like us.
Yeah,
And I wouldn't have money to give to porn.
yeah. When you got
Oh, man.
daycare, you got groceries.
Here's what I don't get: you paying a girl $50 for a special video, or you want to do a special request on fee, and then she out here trick you for another $100, $200. You could have just went on List Crawler and got you a real fucking girl. It don't make no sense.
It's called Liz Crawler.
I don't know, man. I'm just saying. Let's not put any names. Let's not put anything out there. We don't be Florida blocking shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I think I heard that name the other day before though.
We don't need Florida blocking shit. There's a site for even massages, just in general, but you could have just went and got the real deal and skipped the performance. You know what I'm
Some
saying?
people don't want the real deal, or they can't handle. I think it's a lot of guys are not. Those guys are not confident enough to handle the real deal, or they don't even want to go get
Confidence
the real
has
deal.
nothing to do with it. You're paying. It's their job to act.
I know, but even the paying, when there's a real person in front of you, it's still a performance on your end also.
Bro,
Then just be a cuck man. You can pay to watch.
These niggas are weirdos, bro.
Absolute
That's
weirdos.
what I'm saying. That's why the money comes in handy. You don't have to worry about being a weirdo.
I
You
just
pay
thought
the
about
bill.
it. The science is like, these niggas are weirdos. They gotta register. We gotta find out. Them
Weirdos are.
niggas is gonna register. If they were paying, they're not above registering. Trust me. The science is
Yeah,
building
but
that
Pornhub don't even
database.
want you to pay. All they want you to do is put your ID in.
Yeah, but we just need to know the name. The scientist needs that database. Like, you got to keep an eye on these weird niggas. They already.
Yeah, I wouldn't put my name on it in it probably.
Well,
So do they have to verify every time they go to OnlyFans now?
I don't know.
I think
If it's-
that OnlyFans,
probably-
you already.
I wouldn't be surprised if you had to do OnlyFans because they hit Pornhub, so I don't know how much other porn. Pornhub's the biggest porn site, and so they have a bunch of subsidiaries under them. But they, there's too many for them to catch them all. So I don't know if they hit up OnlyFans, but I wouldn't be surprised if OnlyFans got hit too. Though I didn't hear about it, which is crazy if they didn't. I wouldn't be surprised. No, they get paid from OnlyFans, so maybe they wouldn't do it. Let me type in OnlyFans for research purposes.
Correct. Simply research.
Access for cookies, accept all. No, it just makes you log in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it makes you. I don't know if it's for OnlyFans. I don't know. You have to log in or anything. Care to what's saying. Shit is crazy. That's where we're at in America. The fact that porn has become like an actual. It's a career. Some people can't even tell people that today. Some girls, because they're gonna do OnlyFans, can't even tell them that. What's crazy is the girls that did OnlyFans, they rocked out. A lot of porn stars only, most porn stars only have 2-month careers. They rock out for 2 months.
2 months?
2 months. 60 days. Most don't last 6 months.
And what you mean by career? Like they get money and then they retire, or
They get, because what happens is when you're starting off, you're popular, and then you trying to hurry up and keep the momentum going. So the porn company like, hey, let me get you in this scene, get you in that scene, get you in that scene, and then they hurry up and kind of. And I guess you don't get no new content. You're not popping, but you kind of run out of fuel after your first month, 2 months, something like that. And then all that content's still online, and you don't get no kickback or anything.
I guess when you said the average is 2 months, is because there's a lot of porn stars. But I could think of, because I know you can't think of their faces right now. There's porn stars that been in this shit for a long time.
Those are the pros.
The pros.
You think of the pros, they have a name. You could remember the name. The rest are one and dones. You're like, damn, this girl only has like 2 videos, 3 videos. Why? And she done fucked her life up. And that shit's there for life for a little 2-3 month run. Versus the pros that's there year in, 2 years, 3 years, like the Pinkies and shit like that. You don't get them like that anymore. The rest are, but now thanks to OnlyFans, and couples online. If you got X online, X, that's another reason you can't ever get rid of Twitter, though. You know, X, you go on X, that porn's right there, readily right at your
That's what I
fingertips.
told you.
Readily available on X.
Readily available. Thanks to Elon, dog. Giving the people what they want, and couples have it on there. Shit is crazy. And you go on their thing, and the money just goes to them. They drop new content all the time. So it's wild.
Y'all want me to tell you the story about the FS1 scandal?
Is that coming from you?
Me? No, that's somebody screaming at your house. Sounds like a kid.
That ain't me. That's Juno.
That's Kai. That's Kai crazy ass back there.
Yeah, that's the guy. Go ahead and go to FS1. That's a good one.
All right, let me tell y'all the FS1 scandal. So FS1 Sports Channel, there's a hairdresser that's been working there for maybe since like 2000 to like recently, for a long time. Hairdresser, she worked for Skip Bayless for a while. She's filing a lawsuit, and in the lawsuit she's saying that that Skip Bayless offered her $1.5 million to have sex.
She said who? Offered who?
Skip Bayless offered her $1.5 million to have sex.
The hairdresser?
The hairdresser said this.
I thought the hairdresser said that Skip Bayless offered Joy Taylor $1.5 million.
No. The hairdresser also then went to Joy Taylor to tell her about these things that's happening to her. Joy Taylor then proceeds to tell the hairdresser, don't worry about trying to sue Skip Bayless. Just hold off on whatever accusations you got. I'm working on something right now. Joy Taylor has been sleeping with Charlie Dixon, who is the head guy at FS1. He's the big boss. And supposedly she's also been sleeping with Emmanuel Ocho, black guy, who is the head of one of the shows that she's on. So
Guy out here wilding.
she says to the hairdresser, don't worry about whatever you got going on. I'm working on something bigger. I've been working on Charlie Dixon, getting whatever I can get out of him. And when I'm done getting whatever I can get, I'm going to accuse him of grape.
I thought she said if they end up, maybe you're hearing the wrong thing because you're out here really painting Joy in a bad light. I thought she said her recourse is she's fine if they ever, flip on her, she'll accuse him of rape. She didn't say she was going to get out of him, then accuse him of rape. That was her plan. Because that's the whole different
That's
plan.
what it says in the she told.
That's extra diabolical.
She told the girl, hold off on what you got going on because I'm working on something right now. I got something cooking.
Forgive my language, but these whores.
Bro,
that's why everybody's on Joy Taylor's head so bad.
One bitch couldn't even wait for her homegirl to finish the play. That's how greedy she was. The second bitch is so grimy that she like, let me finish working on this nigga, then I'm gonna hit him with the rape.
And then she goes and files her own lawsuit, and then she's telling on everybody.
Yeah. So that's how grimy it is. One's already doing grimy work, but she's like, hold off. The other one's like, I can't even wait. I gotta get this bread right out. These hoes is wilding. To me, here's the part that's a lie. Like, ain't no way Skip. See, I thought Skip was offering Joy Taylor 1.5.
No, yeah.
One, that's unbelievable to begin
I have
with.
not seen a
we gotta see the hairdresser, bro. The hairdresser gotta be a baddie.
Hairdresser bad. It's a white girl, but she bad. I seen it. Hairdresser bad.
I haven't
Hairdresser
seen
bad.
Hairdresser a baddie?
Yeah, hairdresser bad. Here's the issue, but no bitch is worth 1.5.
Yeah, but
y'all playing with Skip's face out here.
Bro,
1.5 was that the first offer? 1.5?
Why would he offer 1.5 million? Period.
That's
it
crazy.
don't make no sense.
That's a big number.
It's a giant number. It don't make no sense.
If anything, if he's gonna offer a number, he probably offered a number, say
150.
Not even. That's too much.
It is too much, but maybe you want to fuck up a bag that day. You know,
okay, fucking up a bag. I'm gonna give
150,000. He might fuck. He's an old white guy.
Okay,
he might go for
150K for
150K. But ain't no way he offered 1.5.
Bro, I saw that number. I was like, niggas really got that much money where they could just throw around 1.5 million.
Exactly.
On one piece of ass.
I'm not having
that. I work with every day.
Because at 1.5 million, you can go on OnlyFans and audition and get you 5 women that look just like the hairdresser. Tell them to audition for the part, do a casting call, do a casting couch, and save million. It doesn't make no sense. I don't believe it. the 1.5. That's got to be exaggeration.
Well, she says 1.5, but then I was hearing maybe it was possibly like an accumulation. So like maybe this day he said 25, and then another day he said, okay, I'll give you another 25, and it's added up to, all right, it seems throughout the year she's offered a whole $1.5 million to me.
Well, if I'm just throwing numbers, I'm a lighter bitch. Then sure, he might have said $3 billion. If she's adding the numbers up, like you saying, I ain't gonna give it to you anyway. Then absolutely. If he told her I'm gonna give you 500 plus another 500 plus another, shit like that's 3 500s now.
You're adding them up. You at 1.5 now.
Like, you almost there.
Bro, these women are whores, bro. They're using sex.
She turned that down.
They're using sex to conquer. Joy Taylor using sex to conquer.
But is that her fault though? The men are the ones to blame.
Why?
Because you got to have some self-control. Come on, Skip. You got 1.5 million to throw. You're gonna throw it at the hairdresser.
That's why I say it's not true. I'm not believing it. Here's another way to look at it.
Even if it's not that 1.5, even if it's 20K, even if it's 10K, why the hairdresser that works with you?
Bro,
20K. Okay, I'm a fucking millionaire.
$100 is too much. It's $40.
Nah, that's $40. That's regular going for, you know what I'm saying?
$40.
You think the number's ever gonna go back to $40, or was it set as 40 is forever a lost number?
I don't think 40 is a lost number. Depending on the economy, catch someone on a Friday, catch someone between checks. It depends.
I don't
that
know.
40 still.
You say someone. Who is someone? That person got to be. She got to be homeless.
Women don't know their worth. So I was shocked when the price actually was even $40. When I found out the price for it, I was like, this cannot be. I almost wanted to do a commercial, like for these, like, please give money to, because I will not allow it. You guys cannot be going for the 40. But there's women out here giving the box for the 40. The 75, the 100, this shit is crazy. I always thought at minimum, because I grew up watching, USA, they used to have shows about prostitutes. You think at 300, 500 higher.
Yeah, that's just
I always
TV.
thought that was the number.
Numbers. Yeah.
That was TV, and come to find out, real life, this shit was a $40. This shit is wild.
$40.
220 pieces. 220 pieces, Nate.
220 pieces, dog. Like, this shit is wild.
I can't even buy a polo shirt for $40.
I understand if you're in Medellin and the dollar's strong. If you're in Haiti,
listen, the price was 40. Listen, the price was 40. Soldier Slim raised the price to 820s.
Shit is crazy.
820s. How much is that? That's 160.
See that's respectable. That's respectable.
Y'all don't remember the moment Soldier Slim raised it to 820?
Yeah, I remember that. I forgot about it. Yeah, you're right.
I don't remember that, but 160 is a respectable number.
It's a respectable number. We'll allow it.
It's a respectable number, and it's a very reasonable number.
160. Yeah.
The box cost more.
If you go 200, I'm like, this doesn't seem reasonable.
Listen, the box cost more than the room.
Yeah, that's wild.
That can't be.
Listen, because
we just got a shed for the backyard. We got an estimate on the foundation. The foundation costs more than the shed. I said, nah, this ain't working. We can't do that.
Listen, Soldier Slim said he gonna give it an 820s, and he got 350s to put on the room.
Okay, so that's 160 and 150.
Yeah, $300 to fuck up that
in the room.
The box costs more than the room.
Yeah,
and you get the room for 24 hours.
Not a full 24.
Rooms
are a scam too.
Do you get the box for 24 hours? No, right? It's one time.
You get one nut from the box
for 40.
For 40.
It depends on what you negotiate. It depends on you negotiate.
Out of country, you get that price. The price you get is for the day.
Yeah, you're definitely not getting it for the day, but it don't necessarily.
Not here.
Yeah, I'm saying over here, it don't necessarily. For here, it's definitely not for the day, but it don't necessarily have to be one nut.
One time use.
Yeah. The shit is crazy.
Fucking America selling us shit a la carte.
That's more expensive, right? We need. You need the box by the bundle. We need the box by the bundle if you want a discount.
Yeah, we gotta wholesale this box I'm going to a wholesale.
Okay, here's another way of looking at it. Maybe the hairdresser is now a hero.
How?
Because that nigga that was about to catch that grape charge, I know he's like, thank God. Thank God this come out because he's definitely not fucking with Joy anymore.
But listen, she went back to work the next day like nothing happened.
Oh, what is she supposed to do? He done
but
blew up her whole plan.
But
He done
listen,
blew up her whole plan. She's like, this bitch just cost me.
Could he not fire her right now though? Even
I'm
with the
gonna fire. I'm smashing you. He already violated in the beginning. Now he can.
Yeah, that's gonna be a revenge firing, and then she's gonna get a bigger lawsuit.
Exactly. So now I can just be like, we falling back. We friends.
FS1 is not in Florida. Isn't it the right to work state? I don't have to have you here if I don't want you here.
No, but you can't get no firing. You know that's sexual harassment.
You can't get box and fire.
Yeah.
You gotta pick one.
Listen though. This thing right here that we're talking right now is the exact same situation that Ime was in, right?
Was Ime?
Ime Udoka. He was, except for he was boning someone that was in a higher position than him. He was boning the wife of like the president or something.
The VP wife.
The VP's wife, but she also had a position in the company too. So she was the upper in the company too. So why is it in this situation the male is a subordinate fucking up and then he got fired? Joy Taylor's situation, she's a subordinate fucking up and
nigga, you fucking the boss's wife. How you gonna expect not to get fired? I mean, that's throat.
Not but boss's wife, but she's also an employee though.
But that doesn't make she's the boss's wife.
Was he
gonna fire his own wife?
That's his co-worker.
Nigga gotta go home at home.
Exactly. This should be an internal situation between the president and his wife, and then Ime and his girlfriend. It shouldn't have nothing to do with my job.
What's crazy?
How the hell you get to fire me? So how come this Charlie dude can't fire the girl, Joy Taylor?
I think he just, of course she's gonna save face because she said, you gotta work hard to get here, this, that, and the third, and not make it seem like Sam that all that shit's under the water. Here's the thing: I saw a video with Joy saying how you girls can have morals, this, that, and the third, but all that shit go out the window if the guy's funny, looks good, or has the type of money you want.
This is right. Before the accusation. This is before the lawsuit and everything.
This is before the lawsuit, verbatim. So I was like, that's why I was like, ain't no way they offered her 1.5 and she ain't take it.
Yeah, for sure.
Sure, this has the guy the money. She's
that type of
Yeah, since she said as long as the funny looks good, and if you got some financial status you want, all that should go out the window. I was like, I hear you. I only got 40, but
so somebody like Jason Whitlock, he might have a chance.
Yeah, what I don't like is how the internet all the roasted Jason Whitlock. Like, nigga, you ain't had no chance. Because he did just interject himself in there talking about, oh, it's crazy over there, Fox. I seen how she looks. She got that sexy...
That peanut butter skin.
That peanut butter skin.
The big
that
cans.
Rack. Yeah, the big cans. So I kept myself away because I know how I get down. Like, people are like, Jason, you don't sit.
But that's exactly what you're supposed to say, though. The reaction that the internet had is what the reaction you're supposed to have. Like,
but we act like Jason ain't got money. We really are playing with Jason's face.
Nigga, come on.
We
want to hear this from somebody else. We don't want to hear this from you.
Exactly. Everybody roasted that. Jason, you don't sit your ass down.
We already don't like you.
Everybody unanimously said, not you, Jason. That's just fucking hilarious.
She's saying, hey, you got a chance if you come in with enough money.
Yeah, and he's saying that, and everybody's saying, nah, not you. Like, it's almost like it's almost like
he's the exception.
The disrespect.
That's what I'm like. That's so disrespectful. We out here straight playing with Jason's face, though. So disrespectful. Jason now is definitely a professional hater because he out here dragging Shannon Sharp into it. Motherfuckers ain't had nothing to do with it, and just interjecting him talking about, oh, because I know how it was when I used to work at Fox. Shannon had all sorts of shit like that. Like, yeah, but this is not here. Why are you bringing this shit here, though? Yeah. This nigga is an absolute hater. How I'm minding my business, a lawsuit get brought up, you bring some shit out, you don't even work here no more.
Speaking of haters in sports, why Elliot Wilson is hating on Cameron and Mace doing sports show?
What he was saying? What he don't like about the sports show? I like Mace sports show.
He wants those opportunities to go to real journalists. He says,
listen, man,
and not celebrities.
Elliot Wilson is a popular hip-hop journalist. I think he started in Complex or Source or some shit. And then after a while, he started doing, like, actual journalism, like, actual, like, with they had the podcast. But all this nigga ever do is fucking glaze Jay-Z. That's all you do. You know the New York niggas, all they do, you saying they all just stick to one era. Elliot Wilson is of the era that the celebrities could do nothing wrong. All they did is hit dirt for them and carry their water. Is the, you know what I'm saying? Anything Jay-Z or Diddy or any of them do something, them niggas is hush mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, what good is you? It's the reason why we have academics today. It's the reason I like academics. We need someone from the outside that's not part of the culture, that's not biased, that's going to tell it as it is. So him hating on Cam and them mad, just talking about he feel like he did the job better. Like, we didn't care. These dudes are former basketball players themselves, right? And they're athletes. How could you think you do it better? What question are you gonna ask?
With Swear smoking that marijuana, that's not gonna trigger you to relapse?
No, we good. Look at the pipe and shit crazy.
2005. Piped up.
Elliot hating. I can't wait for them boys to get back from vacation because they're gonna roast his ass.
And they done started a beef with Jim Jones during that time as well.
Because they had 50 Cent on the pod, and 50 was they were going down the memory lane between the 50 and G-Unit beef, and they were just telling the story. So Jim Jones ended up doing an interview this past week, and Jim was out here just being regular Jim Jones, talking about how no, the niggas couldn't tell me anything. I don't know how Jim Jones try to make it, how he spins it without making it spin like you weren't loyal. No which way you break it down, you weren't loyal. You got one, your man's beefing with this other dude, and the second y'all beefing, you jump ship.
Yeah, I don't understand why he don't understand that.
Yeah, I'm like, nigga, you're not loyal. I don't know how you talking about. Oh, I was the capo, the boss ain't doing that. The boss cut. I'm like, that's not how it goes. You trying to model the mafia? The mafia is absolutely not doing that. What are you talking about? Talking about you just gonna jump ship? I'm like, when the fuck do you do that? And then what's worse for you to say, oh, they doing the little pods. Like, them boys are getting bread over there. I'm like, yeah, they gonna definitely cook Jim when they get back.
Yeah, bro. I'm waiting on it, bro. They were supposed to return on the 6th, but they ain't drop an episode yet. I'm hoping tomorrow they come with something new.
Shit happens, sometimes niggas don't show up on time.
Yeah, we know the pains. We know the pain.
We understand.
Yeah,
but speaking of loyalty, what's up with your boy Drake and LeBron? Why does he feel that? Why does Drake feel like? Yeah, go ahead. Why does Drake feel that LeBron owes him some type of loyalty?
Well, we don't know that. Drake drops a freestyle of Drake's get leaked. The Fighting Irish freestyle. Fire.
A whole diss track against a basketball player.
We don't know if it's about basketball player. He's just talking about
the niggas talking about LeBron.
Niggas turned against him. This that people aren't loyal. If it happens to be LeBron, he's not wrong.
It is LeBron.
The more and more I see, Drake has a LeBron tattoo. There was a time where
very homosexual.
There was a time where Bronny got injured and went to the hospital. But this that he might was saying, you see Drake coming back afterwards. This nigga was your homeboy. He's out here getting your son up, keeping his rep up before he gets to the pros. Out here when he's getting out the hospital, being there at the scene, helping that stock value go. This nigga's your dog. Y'all doing here doing 2-mans, y'all chilling. But as soon as the beef come on, you over here at the pop out singing something that accused me of fucking pedophilia. Come on, dog.
We know LeBron's always been the guy that's always been. He's always on the newest shit when it comes to music. The shit's hot. He's gonna be the guy to preview it.
Yeah, but this shit
blows up a lot of songs.
This shit is accusing me of some heinous stuff. All you got to do is fall back. You don't have to pick a position. You ain't got to be out there.
I don't think LeBron owes any loyalty to Drake. I feel like Drake. All the stuff you were saying about Drake, I feel like Drake was using LeBron for this clout.
Absolutely not. He was not using him. Drake is the.
I think he does that with rappers. I think all these basketball players that he gets coming to it, Steph, DeRozan,
he's not using none
LeBron.
of them. Athletes want to be rappers.
Okay.
Remember that.
And rappers want to be athletes.
And rappers want to be athletes. But athletes get to go to the stage. All those things. You got to imagine. You see Drake's house. These guys are getting off season in Toronto, and they're practicing at Drake's house.
Yeah. So they're using each other.
So it's different. It's not even a use thing.
Let's not say this is a one-sided thing.
He don't need them because Drake could just go to Durant. There's a plethora of other athletes. There's only one Drake.
What about LeBron's? Who's LeBron's nemesis in the NBA? Would you say?
Steph Curry.
Okay, and I bet you he's had Steph Curry at his house.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is Steph Curry was out here calling LeBron some heinous stuff then
There
it'll
are
be, then
other
it'll be
players.
loud.
There's other players. I'm sure there are other players in the league that's saying shit about LeBron, and he probably hangs out with those guys.
Yeah, hanging out is different than you out here celebrating with them while they out here to the music insulting.
Niggas turning up. I'm turning up.
Nah, it looks wild. It looks wild. He felt hurt. He could have reached out. You know what I'm saying?
That's the part. Also, the feeling hurt part.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Stop
You gotta
getting into your feelings for.
People act like he's not supposed to feel hurt. You're like, this song is accusing me. According to just yesterday, Academics just dropped the thing. You're like, this shit is accusing me of two man. You know better than not a pedophilia. So you're like, you know better than not. You're like, we don't get down like that, nigga, because you done been with me on a couple of missions. You know what I'm saying? Let's not get that out there.
Not on those pedophilia missions though. I wasn't there with that for them.
He's like, yeah. He's like, yeah. I don't do that. It isn't me that hang with Diddy. Remember that?
Who said that?
It's Braun that hangs with Diddy. You remember?
Who said that though?
I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what this is from the academics. Remember, it is Braun that the culture protects as much as one. We know Braun was at those Diddy parties.
Okay.
This isn't even maybe. So we know Braun was all up in those Diddy parties.
There's a lot of people that's at the Diddy party. That's
okay,
not.
But we know Braun is one. You know what I'm saying?
You know, LeBron had a game the next day. He left by 9.
Yeah,
exactly. Being at the Diddy party doesn't necessarily mean that you are doing anything illegal.
Exactly, sure. But what I'm saying is, we don't. Let's not mess up your public image. That because everyone's hoping that LeBron able to come into the league and leave this shit unscathed. Not the cheating husband one. We already know Steph Curry's good for it. You know what I'm saying? Half these guys like, at least it's not this era. These new pros ain't going out sad. Like you're saying. And there's a lot of protection that goes on, the culture protection. Like I said, some of these thoughts come online and say, I slept with this guy, and you're like, and it's like they pull a Fox News. They're like, hey, cut the motherfucking mic off. We don't even entertain it. But now there's a consequence for this loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Now when a king go against the king, it ain't like this isn't nobody that makes these accusations. You know what I'm saying? So if these guys say, come on. If this guy saying, come on, you done been out there with I'm a pedo when we done did two mans together. You know what I'm saying? You got me, you wildin'.
But LeBron didn't call Drake a pedo. All he did was he
just said wop 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 wop. He just danced to it and said the words verbatim. Listen,
exactly. People don't. A lot of times, this is the same defense that Eminem used.
Which one?
That same defense that 2 Live Crew used. It's just art. I'm not telling nobody to go kill nobody. I'm not telling nobody to go do anything heinous. It's just music.
Listen,
if I'm talking about a pedophile, it's all alleged.
It is very true, but I just find it like people act like it's not wrong that this nigga's your dog and he's out here celebrating with someone that's trying to take down your name. It's such a salation, which is, let's not like I said, that put that jacket on you. That's a horrible jacket. It's not even some shit to play with. Beef or not, I don't even know how. Like I said, that's why I never got the whole concept of throwing that name, that especially in hip hop, throwing that shit around. I remember I was saying that. So it is very left field, and LeBron out here doing that. So him picking sides with Drake, it's cool on Drake's part being some. It's cool on Drake's part. It's being smart. It redirects the beef almost like that instead of us worrying about the Kendrick aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? So now will LeBron end up falling on the sword? Well, all this we'll see how it plays out. You know what I'm saying? What everyone's waiting on is for Drake to drop a hit so this shit could move forward. But the longer it goes out,
doesn't involve him.
That doesn't
complaining about this loss.
I don't want to say chronicling, but that's past this.
He needs to give up. He needs to give up this loss. He needs
I'm
to
not
stop
saying.
mentioning it.
I don't want to say no loss, no anything, because you guys.
He lost.
Wanted him to lose.
Can we admit that he lost?
I'm gonna say that. I'm never gonna admit loss, because I was like, because now I'm glad as they gone forward, people are going back and revaluing, like, well, family. They're like the what's the name is fucking lyrical. I've been told you Drake out rap Kendrick this whole beef.
No,
Kendrick gave y'all a banger, banger, and y'all throw it out like what's saying. Kendrick drops an album that has no replay value. I don't hear no one replaying that album anymore.
Who?
I don't hear no one replaying that album
because it's not showing up on your algorithm.
My algorithm touches everywhere, man. I'm just saying. I'm not biased.
I'm a bunch of Kendrick haters, so of course you would hear.
Not at all, because I'm a Kendrick listener.
No, you're not.
You know what I'm saying? My algorithm is not biased. It's bi-coastal. No, it's everywhere.
Because I'm a Kendrick listener.
You cannot possibly.
And I'm telling you, I've been listening to that album on replay.
You might be one of the few.
Repeat.
You might be one of the few.
I'm one of the few.
There's a lot of people that got it in for Drake's demise out here. We were out here trying to rewrite history. You know what I'm saying? We're out here trying to rewrite history. He's out here.
Nobody's trying to rewrite history. We understand that he's been the number one guy for the last 20 summers. We all know that. But it's also a fact that he lost the battle. Can both things not be true?
I can't say that. I can't say he lost the battle.
Listen, when he came out in the Heart Part 6, he could have easily responded with another track, but he came out and said, "I'm done. I give up."
He said
he admitted that he lost.
I don't hear no I give up.
Oh,
Did he say I give up?
No, he said I'm going on vacation.
Go listen to the Heart Part 6.
He said I'm going on vacation.
Oh, nigga gave up.
Oh,
He said,
come
I'm
on.
done. I'm done battling with you guys.
Go on. He said I'm going on vacation. I'm gonna see y'all next summer slam. He gave that a little the little 100 gigs. Even that was a banger.
He had a bar in that thing where he said, if I was a pedophile, I'd be in jail right now. I said, oh God, you're done, Drake. You're done.
It's a true statement. It's a crazy bar,
really
but it's only
right now.
It's only because we're picking and choosing which things that we want to actually be mad about.
Yeah, we pick and choose which pedophiles we want to lock up too.
This is very true. This is very true.
That's why when you say something like that, it sounds crazy for me to say, "Oh, if I was a pedophile, I would be in jail." No, it's not true.
Where was all that pedophile talk when 2 weeks ago? Which is
first of all, I don't believe that Drake is a pedophile.
Absolutely not. But
I don't believe anything that, and I also don't believe that
he might be. You never know.
I also don't believe Kendrick is not the father of his kids. I don't think that.
I mean, that's already been debunked, anyways. I don't think.
Yeah. So everything. There's no facts in this beef. This is one of the greatest. This is one of the
people acting
beefs.
like a beat nigga. Throw which one goes away?
Who's supposed to?
They joke around the kid or the pedophile thing. You know for sure the pedophile jacket does not go away. What are you talking about? Someone throw that on you. You living with that shit. It's
so
not
now there's rules now, so you can say shit about.
It's not rules. It's an actual thing in real life outside of hip hop.
Well, in real life, you can talk about my wife and my kids, but I can't throw the jacket of pedophilia.
Yeah,
on
because you can talk about anyone's wife and kids, and as soon as that beef is done, it's over with. Call someone a pedophile today, he's a pedophile tomorrow. Next week, the week after, that shit does not go away in this culture. Period.
When you slap me in the face, you don't decide what my reaction is.
When did he slap me in the face? When did Drake start this beef? Did Drake start this beef? No. You see? Kendrick did. Yes. This came off of Kendrick dissing Drake off the Future Them beef. Out the blue. Remember, this was
not out the blue. I feel like they've been.
Drake did start this beef. Drake started his beef with this boy that said, fuck the big three, it's just big me.
What?
That's how he looked at it.
Who started that?
Drake.
Kendrick said that.
Kendrick.
No, that wasn't Drake.
Kendrick started the beef with that boy.
Kendrick started the beef.
With that fuck the big three, it's just big me.
He said that, but if you're Kendrick listening to it, and these guys are saying we the big three, we the one that started the league, whatever.
The big three, including Kendrick. I'm giving you props, and your return is to go back and kick my back end and call me a pedophile.
You're giving me props,
and I'm just like that.
You're giving me a backhanded compliment because you're saying we're the big three, but you're also saying you're Muhammad Ali. Like you're the.
He didn't say that. That was Drake didn't say it was Muhammad Ali. That was Cole. That's why Cole probably apologized.
He went after both of them niggas, and one of the niggas dropped out.
Just saying,
we already know how I feel about Cole.
Yeah, we're the Cole whole bitch boy out here.
Yeah,
Cole had to pack it up.
We already know how we feel about that guy.
That's
how I felt about Drake after he put out the Heart Part 6. When
how is the big three two mulattoes and one black guy in hip hop?
It is what it is.
The founders of hip hop are probably churning in their graves.
Those are the best. Those are. You can say what you want. Listen, but those are the three best guys in hip hop.
Here's how it's repositioned in hip hop because you're saying like that in hip hop. Just your thing. You said two mulattoes. It's been repositioned that it's one mulatto, one black guy, and one white guy. They're trying to reposition Drake like he's a white guy, which is why he said we don't want to hear you say niggas no more. The fucking condescension. My dad is black.
That's just something that
he should have spit in that nigga's face right then and there. Telling me you don't want to hear me say niggas no more. Like my dad ain't black. Like we really try to white boy him, which is what we try to do, and which is what the culture went with, which is fucking wild. Because all of Drake's achievement, you're talking about the greatest hip hop run in history. We're really trying to now take it away from a black man.
It sounds like you're mad at Kendrick because he's a good rap battler.
He did. I'm not mad at him. I'm just saying the low.
You're supposed to hurt people's feelings. If you want to hurt somebody's feelings, it's what you do.
I already know niggas operate on a low brow, and it's easy to pull your emotions. So I already know.
Kendrick did what he was supposed to do.
He did exactly.
He made the people. He pulled on our heartstrings.
It's just to me seeing him like y'all really falling for this.
Because you're so smart, you can see it.
Kendrick DEI y'all niggas.
That's fine.
DEI y'all niggas, and y'all accepted it. I'm over here saying, y'all realize this didn't really mean nothing. But everyone was like, yeah, get him out of there. We don't want to hear him say nigga no more. I was like, we're really taking the accolades from a black guy, the greatest run over.
Nobody's see that's what
they did. When they're saying they don't want to hear him say nigga no more, that's the accolades. That's why would you think you don't want to hear him say anymore? It's like he's not black. Thus, his accomplishments is now removed from a black guy. That's what I'm saying. That's what they're trying to premise it as. That's why they want to uplift That's why they want to uplift Kendrick as if they're the same. Almost they want to lift one up, and then you have like when they're going on tour, when you have Kendrick and remember they both announced the core dates. You got Kendrick and what's his name going on tour, Kendrick and SZA. Man, you both their ticket sales don't match what Drake do. They can't sell out the same. But just both of them together have to go together to match the one other end. But we're over here doing revisionist history.
This is what I mean with you, Nate. You do this every time. You're always bringing up numbers, and you're bringing up what he's done. I don't know. I understand what he's done.
I don't know what metrics that we going by. Because if we're not going by lyrics, because lyrically Drake out-rap Kendrick. We're not going by sales. Drake outsell Kendrick. But what we going by one record, what you call them pedophiles? Like, how does this have what's name in the one hit record say DB3? I'm like, y'all never called it
back and forth. They were going back and forth.
At no point did Drake. There's no song in the beef that is better than Kendrick. Not one, but the what's name is a banger. That's it. And it was not lyrically better than was it Family Matters?
Family Matters was a great song.
Family Matters, no song in the beef is better than Family Matters.
Not Like Us is the best song in the beef.
No, it is not. It's Not Like Us is just a club banger. It is not lyric. It was not a fire.
It's what the people wanted, and that's what won the beef.
But that's
because all Drake had to do was put out another Not Like Us, and this would have kept on going.
Nah, that's not how it goes.
All he had to do was put out. We wanted a club banger. He didn't give us a club banger. He gave us a bow out. He gave us the same thing that J. Cole gave us.
See, when they want you to lose, you have no. That's why guys like Jay-Z don't entertain the bottom class. Then people see Drake is an actual. We don't deserve
the bottom class is crazy.
The fact that this guy's been giving us bops for the last 20 years, but now when he needs one to save his life, he chooses not to give it to him.
It's not that he's not what's name. Here's what happens when this is why guys like Jay-Z don't entertain the little guys when they're throwing shots at him, because there's no win for you.
Kendrick's not a little guy.
He is a little guy. It's the same thing when Nicki Minaj went against Remy Ma. No matter what she did, we were ready to see the champion lose. That's why we out here. Of course, Remy Ma.
Holy shit. I fucked up, y'all. Hold on.
What you threw. Remy lost on the premises her brother was doing shit. Nothing that she did. Just the same way that they're calling Drake pedo off the fact that a nigga in his crew had trafficking charges because he was a pimp. As if the two don't even have to do a pedophilia. You can get human trafficking for being a pimp. West Coast is pimp culture, but we're like, this shit is crazy. So when you're ready, when they're ready to see you go down, they put their tip, they tip the scale into their favor, and they want to start calling. The shit has never been. He should have never entertained the little guy, but when you do, this is the consequences of it. So now after he said beef is over, he's trying to do the lawsuit. Every premise he do, people have an issue. I'm suing the label. Y'all say you can't do that. This has nothing to do with Kendrick. Now I can't sue the label. I can't sue the motherfuckers working against me.
There was 20 other rappers in this beef. All of them rappers are not. None of those rappers are at Drake's level.
Listen, so I can't sue the label that's going against me. That's an issue. I can't have an issue with my homeboy that went against me. That's an issue. There's nothing that Drake can do that y'all gonna say that's not a bad move. Y'all want the nigga to roll over and die. That's what y'all want him to do. I want winners don't do that.
I want him to admit. I understand. He already admitted he lost.
He never admitted he lost. That's
the hard part. Go listen to the hard part 6.
Listen.
The hard part 6 is literally an admission to loss.
Listen, winners don't do that. They win. They win even when y'all don't see the win. They win, and as y'all calling it a loss. Again.
This guy's talking about these winning. These wins. I don't care about Drake's wins.
I saw this happen. I saw this happening with Jay-Z. I remember when Jay-Z.
I'm not saying that Drake is a loser. I
remember when Jay-Z dropped and Nas dropped Ether, and people was acting like it's over. I was like, did y'all not hear Takeover? Niggas did not want to hear it. They did not want to hear it. I like y'all sure niggas. No. It's over for Hov. Is that only 3 years later for Hov to sign Nas? And every time Nas drop an album, he drops an album to step on the shit. Who won the beef? You gotta let these little niggas think they win at the time,
I'm not
because that's
saying
the level you operate
listen,
with them at.
Listen,
It's the same shit.
stop, Nate, please stop.
Listen, hold on. Let me just cook right here. It's the same way you operate with them. You cannot let up, because let them think you're losing as you keep winning steadily. They're gonna critique everything you're doing along the way, but let him win that lawsuit for Universal. Imagine the bag that's gonna come with that.
Mm-hmm.
We already know the Kendrick numbers were fugazi. Drake was literally the highest trending artist every month, but 1 month last year. But we didn't hear none of that. They out here and try to raise every accolade that Kendrick had. As a Drake literally broke Guinness World Book records every year, all different stuff. Last year was the same. So it's always the repositioning that's happening.
Yeah. Okay. So now I know about all his accolades, all achievements he's had.
Okay.
He's been winning for a long time. He's going to continue to win. Even if he wins this lawsuit and gets another $600 million off them, that's going to be another big win. That has nothing to do with the fact
does happen. It happens when y'all over here elevating Kendrick. When y'all over here
say that Drake lost his battle.
When y'all over here elevating Kendrick for Pulitzer prizes, you know what Pulitzer is, right? Motherfuckers that write books. Mm-hmm. We're talking about lyrics like this nigga dropped like this nigga ain't published a book, but he's getting a Pulitzer.
You sound like that. Everything you about to say is hate right now. Go ahead.
It's a bullshit award. No, even 50 Cent, I ain't never
award. Listen,
even
every
50,
award is a bullshit award.
Even 50 Cent, I ain't even know we could get those. They ain't even get they making shit up for my dog.
Let me tell you something about being smart. Yeah, to get a Pulitzer, you actually have to apply. So it doesn't matter what you write if you don't actually apply for it and put in your name to be recognized for a Pulitzer, you won't get it. So nobody could have gotten one, but he applied and he was recognized. That's what it takes to be smart.
I don't know about being smart, because being smart, you would have been signed. You know what I'm saying? They would have been in two different positions in their careers. One wouldn't need the label. One wouldn't need the fans' help, the labels' help, the whole coast's help to win. They wouldn't need the sabotage. But luckily, Kendrick had all that.
You sound like you're hating on one guy. Drake has all the wins.
Fan.
Drake has all the wins in the world.
To me, Kendrick
has one win and not hating on that win.
Hey, I'm a swerve in the corner.
Whoa.
I thought you were going to remember the rest of the lyrics. That's the fire shit that's going right now.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all speaking about rappers and shit. Leangelo dropped the fucking banger, bro.
That real heat right now. Yeah, Jello. What's it J3? G3?
G2.
G2. That's
he the middle child. The middle child always gets it bad. We seen the middle child prevail with this banger.
No, it's G3. That's the name. Jello G3. G3 Jello. Tweakers. Song come out of nowhere, fucking blazing the internet. Give us that feel of that old thing back. I was just arguing with a homeboy the other day talking about it was trash. I'm like, nigga, you got to check your ears again.
Yeah.
This shit here is doing numbers. It ain't been out for 10 days yet. Let me give you some of these stats that it's out here breaking records at doing some crazy numbers that I saw yesterday. It's already Jello already is at 700,000 on SoundCloud, right? Mm-hmm. He's already at 3.3. He's already at 11 million on Spotify. He's already the 11th most charting song on Apple Music. This guy's out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For one song, you know what I'm saying? That big baller brand. That Pops might have lucked out. Get two songs in, get 2 kids in the NBA.
Yeah, 2 kids in the NBA. One of them got a hit song right now.
Yep.
I mean, he ain't doing as bad as we thought he was. The baller brand.
If he ends up being a successful rapper, then you straight. You know what?
Yeah, but I don't think he's lyrically there, bro.
Yeah, he's not gonna get all the way. I mean, this is definitely gonna be one hit, and I think it's also because of his name. And I feel like also it feels like kind of like people are kind of like, I don't want to say laughing and enjoying it.
It's both. It kind of sounds dated, but it's rocking. They're like, this shit does sound dated. This should have been perfect for back in the days.
So is this his style? Is he gonna put out albums like this? And is he gonna bring back this old style? Here's what I don't get. Because he's from the West Coast. So this, to me, it works perfectly. You put out, but he played in New Orleans, right? He played in Charlotte.
Was it in Charlotte? He didn't play. Why am I thinking he played in New Orleans?
Yeah, he played with his brother, and his brother's in Charlotte. So.
But I don't know why. It's crazy that he would have like a southern sound on there.
No, his oldest brother played in New Orleans.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what I thought. That's what I'm thinking. Where he got the sound from? Because now you got the whole sound from there, and then your next singer, you give him a West Coast thing, because them West Coast niggas know how to act.
He's from the West Coast. He got a deep voice.
Kendrick done put the batter in the niggas back. They over here dancing to anything, anyways. They monkeying around. I figure that's his next move.
This beat wasn't a West Coast beat though.
That's what I'm saying. You rock this out, and your next single, you throw something for the West Coast. The West Coast right now acting a fool. Kendrick put the batter in their back, so it's a perfect lateral. You do this song, you rock this out, and then your next one, you do some shit with the West Coast. Shit, right now he's probably good for a Kendrick feature. You know what I'm saying?
Kendrick handing him out. He's trying to blow up the West Coast, unlike your boy Drake.
I don't know if he's trying
unlike
to
your boy Drake ain't put out one Toronto rapper that I know of.
What? Blasphemy.
Name one Toronto rapper that he's put out.
The Weeknd.
The Weeknd?
The Weeknd. The biggest R&B artist ever.
He's
the biggest R&B artist.
I said the rapper.
The Weeknd, Party Next Door. Are you crazy? There's one nigga that's keeping the light on. Singers, bro. There's one guy that's keeping the light on in Toronto. That's Drake.
Nigga putting out singers, bro. The second biggest rapper I know is Tory Lanez.
Those are the only two. That's all Toronto got for us. They ain't got much. That's what they got for us.
No, they out there. They out there. Drake just need to put them on.
That's all they got for us.
From Houston and Memphis and Texas and
UK
Cali and
international.
New York and Florida.
He's going around and keeping the lights on except for around America. Here's what I love about what Drake needs to do. Let this be an example for y'all. Atlanta, y'all acting like Drake needed Atlanta, but maybe Atlanta. Let Lil Baby show y'all that Atlanta needs Drake. Let Lil Baby be the first example, because Lil Baby just gave y'all a 15-pack of ass.
Yeah, 15-pack of ass. Let's not say let's not desecrate all of Atlanta. Ass. Let's not desecrate all of Atlanta because this pack of ass that Lil Baby just dropped. Because Gunna's out here dropping fire.
Gunna might be the exception to the rule. That whatever that rap pack.
Gorilla just dropped a project that was fire.
But Gorilla's not Atlanta. Gorilla's
she's Memphis.
Yeah.
Is she Memphis? No, I thought she was from.
Yeah, she's Memphis. She's Memphis.
Okay.
And Sexy Red is St. Louis. So yeah. So when it comes to Atlanta, remember Migos is all but broken up. These niggas is about to starve. Without that Drake feature, y'all gonna see how necessary my dog was needed. Go call Kendrick. Go shake your ass to some Kendrick in the club this week. Let's see what these ladies is dancing to. Let's say Kendrick gave us one club, Bob. I'm gonna give it sure. If that shit comes on in the club right now, people going for it for sure. Absolutely, they're gonna hit you with that A minor. That shit going right now. Absolutely, you can get in the club.
Oh, he got a couple of dance records on the new track new album.
What we gonna hit niggas? Peekaboo? That's what we saying. Peekaboo. Get the fuck out of here. Shit. Listen, man.
You know how
niggas really
Nate,
disrespect Drake.
You know how Nate be so quick to hate. He wanted to hate on Kendrick so bad that he wanted to say that these other dudes that was on the album had better verses than Kendrick.
No, I didn't. I said their verses were fucking fired. To me,
and you were saying that their verses were better than all of Kendrick's verses.
No, they can't out-rap Kendrick. But some of the niggas had. They did what they were supposed to do. You hop on a Kendrick feature, you rap that. Them niggas had verses that make you go and check. Let me go and check out RJ.
Peekaboo, let me go check out Peekaboo had 3 of those artists that you're talking about.
Yeah, those
you're hating on
their verses
that you're laughing about right now.
I'm just saying it does sound funny. Peekaboo.
It's a brilliant track.
Listen, Kendrick gave us.
I put them boogers in my chain.
Listen,
80 pointers like a Kobe game.
Listen, I can't hate anything like Kendrick is trash. I'm not gonna say that. Kendrick gave us a banger. This out there. He's out of his element. He's giving us music that he ain't really. If you're a real Kendrick fan, this is not a Kendrick album.
This is a different Kendrick album.
Yeah, and yet they're pretending like they like this. Even these were the same people that didn't like this type of music. Now they're pretending like they like it. But I already know. I like all aspects of Kendrick. This is a different kind of Kendrick. This is probably the most lyrically dumbed down Kendrick we've gotten.
And even with it being lyrically dumbed down, I still feel like it's so smart.
Yeah, of course, that's so smart.
When you listen to a song like
nigga that nigga drops an album,
listen to a song like Gloria, when this guy's talking about a female the whole time, you don't even realize to the end of the song that he's talking about a pen. Drake could never do that, and I would laugh at Drake.
And I wouldn't want Drake to do that. These niggas be doing the most for making records.
You see how
didn't we establish these niggas are weirdos?
Absolute weirdos. This nigga breaks out. Here's what he do. He's like, before he writes a song, you know how people say, let me do a song, I'm gonna do premise or something. This guy said, let me go get a dictionary, let me go break out a riddle book, let me go look up the thesis, let me find out a hidden fact, then insert them in my verse, and then let's hope, and then I'll sprinkle along through I'll sprinkle along through blog sites and be like, hey, tell them about this part. Oh yeah, I didn't dissect this. And this verse, you're like, who the fuck want to listen to music like that?
Who told you Kendrick does this?
I know the story he's doing, but I know that I know anytime he drops, there's 56 blog sites that tries a different way to dissect the song 6 different ways. Oh, this verse, that verse. I'm like, God damn.
Motherfuckers love Kendrick like that. That's all. We could try to dissect Boss Man Deal like that if we wanted to, but nobody's interested.
Listen, and Boss Man D-Lo is right, just like he said, he's no Kendrick. He's right at the service. Boss Man D-Lo said he don't even give you a track more than a minute and 50 seconds.
Yeah,
he said he get in and he's out.
I'll put that bitch. I'll replay that bitch 20 times. This shit's too short.
To me, that is absolutely too short. He's wild. I didn't know I remember we got the 2 minutes. I thought that was.
Get In With Me literally has one verse.
I thought we was gonna stop at 2 minutes. I didn't really think we'd get to the point where we're at a minute and 50 seconds.
Bro, they about to drop it to. Bro, it's gonna be 60 seconds soon, bro.
What does this say about us as a society, though? Yeah, if it's a minute and 50 seconds.
60 seconds, I could. If it's 60 seconds.
No, I'm sorry, 90 seconds.
90 seconds.
I need
a minute and a half.
It's straight TikTok music. Nigga,
that's
give a hook. That shit is crazy.
Kodak Black, no flocking. I don't need no hook, just straight bars.
That shit is crazy to me. That we're at a minute and 50 seconds already. You know what I'm saying? And look at Boss Man D-Lo. His gas might be up almost pretty soon. He's already had a second album already. We ain't hear nothing. That's how quick it comes and goes.
Yeah, for some people it does come quickly. It goes.
And he already dropped another album. To me, he should still keep dropping. Hope he catch another one. You know what I'm saying? Hope he catch another. I listened to the Baby's album this past weekend as well. The How the Fuck Is This a Mixtape? He dropped that a couple months earlier. Mm-hmm. Fire.
The Baby got bars. It's just his.
Yeah, it's still same cadence, but he still had fire. That he's fire. Versus Lil Baby, I was absolutely shocked how bad this Lil Baby album was. Like, I feel like he freestyled a lot of it. Mm-hmm. Like, especially the hooks. Like, he figured, man, this is real simple. This is how to like it. And he decided to keep it like that throughout all 15 tracks almost. He had a couple R&B tracks in between, but I saw that. But to me, I was like, this shit, he had like maybe 5 good tracks. I don't know what tracks that stuck out to you.
And those probably the ones. I like the one that had Thug and Future on it.
The one with 21 Savage was fire.
21 Savage, that one was good.
The one with Gorilla.
And the one with Gorilla was all right, and
it's very short, 2 verses.
Short. Her verse, I've heard better verses from her.
Absolutely. Well, you're going to take what you can. You know what I'm saying? The intro to it was fire. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, that's how cold I am on a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I always like a good skit.
Yeah, we need to bring back skits for sure.
We definitely do. I'm just shocked after people saying his last album was mid. He gives us a Rush album this time, and it being this bad. Like, to me, the only thing he can do is keep dropping music. Bro, the nigga had Rod Wave on the album and Raylo Rodriguez.
That song was fire. 2
solo fire singles, but it wasn't memorable. To me, that shit was crazy. Yeah. Like, you got 2
Rod
fire niggas. Rod Wave's everything he's doing sticky right now. Yeah. And that shit did not stick. And you got Raylo, who's another one. Like, I don't even put them together. I done made 2 different tracks. But you got them both on there. The nigga had Travis Scott on there, and it's crazy. There's which one I liked it. I liked it. There was something that was just real, real redundant.
That Travis Scott one, Stuff. That one was good.
Say Twin was real. Some of these stuff was very just like the title. That's all it's just saying all over again, saying the same thing over and over. Say Twin. It's just surprising how bad it to me. I'm like, his only recourse to me is to keep dropping music till he catches one, like he did in the beginning. That like when you're trying to come out, don't give us a time to say you fell off. Keep going. I'm surprised Gucci Man don't even go back on that again. You know what I'm saying? Just keep doing it. I guess but who knows? We'll see what he'll do.
What happened to Gucci Man? I haven't heard from Gucci Man in a minute.
Nigga got the bag with Gucci. He's out here doing tours. They do festivals. They get another bag. But to me, if you want to stay on top of your fan base, if you're him, he should just he needs to keep dropping music. But he's getting so much of these other bags. You know, that's the thing about hip hop. Now it's so mainstream that you could get festivals, so much bread you can get elsewhere that these guys would do all that. But like now, once the heat dies down, you're done for it. So if I was like a Gucci, then I'd have still been dropping shit. Migo, that like to me, the only person that's probably still doing that is what's the name from the Migos? He still drops up periodic. Offset, yeah. Your boy fell off. All but fell off. The other one on
Quavo.
Quavo, yeah. And we thought he was going to be for sure be a stick around star, but you give us just a bit enough time to get you out of our system. Everyone online said they just can't get with Lil Baby anymore. Maybe a year, 2 years ago, we would have said this shit was fire. But once you give us enough time that the atmosphere strain changes, the vibes changes. Now niggas is peekaboo. Nigga, wait on whatever.
This is my chain.
Yeah, wait on whatever this shit is. That shit sounds trash. Matter of fact, we about to roll it back and swerve on him. We about to take it back on him. I would love to hear on that track if he could get Juvenile on there.
Or Webby.
To me, yeah, it would be perfect. Yeah, Webby. It would be to me if he could get Chameleonaire. The Chameleonaire is perfect. Something like that. But if you want to keep it straight New Orleans, then I'll go Juvenile. And yeah, or like you said, like Webby, or people say Boosie. I would have gone Webby. I would have gone Boosie's more popular, but Webby, you know what I'm saying? This would be a good way to give like, damn, I ain't heard this person in a while. But you know, music game ain't about helping up a little.
Kodak dropped a project on Christmas, and that shit got
it got a couple bangers on there.
It got BG on here like twice. It got Juvenile on here. C Murders on here.
The track he got with him and BG and Juvenile is fire.
Yeah,
that was like the first good verse I've heard from BG since he got out. Everything he's dropped before that sounded dated, but the track with Kodak,
he got another verse before that called Short Time, and that verse was very dated.
Yeah, well, BG.
Yeah, that's on the because he's on the CD twice.
Okay, yeah, exactly. The one with him and Juvenile, that one was good. But every time I'm hearing about like this shit sounds bad. He needs to really be. I don't know if he wasn't rapping this whole time, but yeah, Kodak gets it.
Kodak still got bars.
Still got bars. Just keep dropping.
Sometimes I see him on the nets, and he just looks out of it.
Kodak's out of here. Kodak's a full-blown junkie.
But then when he put out his music, I'm like, I don't even see no signs of these drugs you're talking about.
You don't see it.
This nigga's not in the music.
Clear in every album.
Yeah, but when you see him in person, you're like, yeah, that's a full-blown junkie.
Yeah, when you see him in person, yeah, that shit's crazy.
He's getting bad, though. Like, it's sad because this nigga's a fucking rock star. He's other to me. I'm like, but at least he's still dropping music. Just keep dropping.
This track he got called Nightmare Before Christmas. Fire.
Here's what I don't get about Kodak. To me, just why not give us 5 or 10 good songs? Why give us 12 tracks and only 4 of them be good? Like, there's no one A&Rs the projects. It don't make any sense. Kodak's another artist that you're gonna always be able to make a mixtape but never get a full album from. That's gonna be good because you're gonna always be able to create a playlist.
You think he's giving you too much, or he's not giving you enough fire on the?
He's not giving enough fire because
he gives you a bunch of shit. Right here.
Yeah, but it's not 12 fire ones. They're like 4 or 5. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And even this was more. He gives you a lot of filler, which is crazy. Like, why not just give us 5 or 6 fire ones and be out, and then go to give us another 5 or 6? Right? Just keep.
You want a nigga to drop an EP?
But this is a mixtape. Right? This is a mixtape right here. This is not gonna count as
mixtapes or albums. Whatever he's dropping, they're always like this. They're never. The whole project is hardly ever good. It's always a couple.
Dying to Live in 2018. That shit was fire from beginning to end. That's his classic album right there to me.
I don't know if Kodak got a classic.
16 tracks.
It's hard to say.
Testimony, this identity theft. Gnarly with Lil Pump. Z with Travis Scott and Offset.
I didn't even hear Dying
Juice WRLD. Transgression.
See, he dropped. He's dropped like a good 4 albums this year. You see what I'm saying? But this is. Let me see. Let me see how much you
go back to this album. Listen to this.
He's dropped 4 albums this year. MC, we didn't even know that. But
you talking about 2024?
2024.
4 albums?
In 2024, he dropped.
Let's say 4 parts.
He must be trying to get out of a deal.
Man, these dudes. It ain't that because they get playlisted. So this is how they keep up their monthly rates they get out of the other fans. You know what I'm saying? It's lucrative. You're gonna keep eating regardless. Your true core fans are gonna keep rocking with it. People that do like certain guys. But this man makes 20 on Spotify. He gets 26 million monthly listeners.
So if I want
to keep that number up, I gotta keep cranking up. It's like I'm creating my own. I'm saying keep my own network.
Yeah. So if I got to keep putting out these numbers, you're not gonna keep getting hits from me every time. You're gonna get some filler.
But it don't have to be. You can do 5 at a time. You don't have to do filler. Like to me, it's bad. Kevin Gates drops a lot of albums, and them shits be fire. You know what I'm saying? And this shit be fine. And even this filler isn't as bad as some of Kodak's supposed to be trash in between. It's crazy. I don't think I ever get trash from Kevin Gates. And it's crazy because Kodak. That's why some people don't realize Kodak's lyrics. Kodak, when he gets to the bag, motherfucker rap. So that's something like I don't get the point. Like it's like no one do no kind of quality control. You know what I'm saying? It'd be different if they all sounded the same like Bossman D-Lo's. Bossman D-Lo ain't giving you trash. It might sound the same. You can't really say it's trash. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga hilarious, bro.
D-Lo sound. If you like his sound, then you like all of his music.
Exactly. It's like the baby. Yeah. It's like the baby, pretty much. Yeah. If you get one, you like.
I guess people didn't like the baby's sound then.
I mean, we got used to we used to we were rocking with him till he did the thing about the gay folks, and they told us we didn't like him. And he gave once they got that little hiatus, that break, we once you can't give people a chance to even think nowadays. You just got to keep cracking them over the head and keep cracking them into to consistency. Only the best of the best get time. That's why Kendrick is a GOAT. Drake is a GOAT. That's why these guys are able to. The GOATs are able to take their time in between albums, and we'll wait, and we know they can give us quality. I don't know what the fuck Lil Baby just gave us because he took some. he really just shot his foot.
He was off for a while.
Yeah, he was gone for a while. He really just shot, especially after talking all that shit about Gunna. But I guess Gunna proved us he's a GOAT. He can take his break and come back. Gunna's fucking flaming out here. So what else?
Did we talk about Travis Hunter and his girl last pod?
Nah, bro. We missed all the tea.
Well, Travis Hunter won the Heisman Award while we've been off, and I don't know if he proposed to the girl, but that's his girlfriend is not his fiance.
She been his fiance.
Been his fiance, okay. But there's also been like a lot of like reports going out of like her being on podcasts, telling stories about their relationship, people hearing stuff about their relationship, and they're saying there's a lot of red flags. This guy needs to cut his losses while he still has a chance. There's a video of this girl saying that he wasn't really into Travis like that at first.
He wasn't. She said he wasn't her type.
Wasn't her type. I heard that Travis, like this. I guess they say Travis Hunter was like DMing her, and she never paid it any mind. And like her brother saw her DMs and saw Travis Hunter in the DMs and was like, "Hey, you know who this is, right? This is, future Heisman winner Travis Hunter. He's a big deal." And then that's when she got interested. There's been reports of her going to parties and him driving her to the party, and he's outside in the car waiting while she's inside the party.
It must not be cold where he doing this shit at.
Like I said, outside. So people hear that. The dude, of course, clout chasers. Nate wants to call him a hater, but I say these clout chasers out here. He was probably one of the dudes that was, getting the cheeks at the party.
He's why he's a hater because he really smashing this dude's girl. He knew the dude was going to the NFL. This, that, there was no issue. He probably felt good about himself, but when the narrative came out that, because the girl didn't do nothing but on camera that she was mad that she was waiting at like a press conference or a signing at a meet and greet, and she's like, "Am I supposed to be here all day?" And once people got a hold of that, they're like, "Oh no, that's a red flag. You need to get rid of her." And the narrative, the internet kind of ran with it about creepy. You need to get rid of her.
And there's been multiple other red flags since then.
I don't know, but I'm just saying, once the pylon started, you're like, "Nah, y'all guys just don't understand." You're like, "Y'all not gonna make me feel my girl." And people started deep diving, and then someone's like, "Well, your girl actually used to have like an OnlyFans." That was another one.
Boom,
so
another red flag. So how many red flags do you got to do?
So that was two. And then like, damn, he's like, and then that's why he kind of got mad, and he's like, "Y'all not gonna make me leave my girl." This, that, and the third. And he kind of, he kind of be mad, like, don't be mad at the people.
Niggas don't want to listen.
And then some people aren't kind. Some people don't be like, "All right, this nigga about to reset on us. Let's let him live." Some people like, nah. Some people really feel like, "Nah, I'm gonna make them realize they're hoping." But you're really breaking his heart. This nigga's about to go to the NFL. I'm engaged, and right before that, some hating ass nigga drop a video of my girl in his house. He then left, which means she cheated while we're together.
Mm-hmm.
You done fucking this nigga might come in there and
you're talking about hating, nigga. I saved you.
That's the one way of looking at it, right?
Talking about I'm hating. I saved you. All these other red flags wasn't enough, so I had to give you the evidence.
You're like,
you're welcome.
You're like, let me. Because, niggas be on that. There's something about every guy that kind of feels some kind of way. Like, that kind of feel like you conquer the guy's girl.
Really, in real life, in real life, we don't do that.
What? Boning somebody else's girl is amazing.
It is a feeling.
But you're never telling the guy.
Yeah, that's some real fuck shit. Yeah, you're not gonna do that. That's what I'm telling you. Like, you might tell your homeboy, this nigga, man, he over here covering him.
Yeah, you might tell homeboys, friends, and stuff like that. You're not telling the guy.
That's why I'm saying it's some hater shit. Like, why would you do that? Unless you're trying to save this guy. This guy he's not no regular dude. This is a Travis Hunter Heisman Trophy winner. Let this nigga get his bearings in the NFL, dog.
He might be a big fan of Travis. Just imagine if I'm the guy who's like boning like Kobe Bryant's wife or something.
Yeah, you probably feel better about yourself. Big Kobe fan.
And then
let me get a jersey next time. But you smash it.
She's going through some issues trying to get my dog in trouble for him stepping out. I got evidence that she was stepping out.
He could have waited till then. He could have sat on that video, sent it to TMZ.
Nah, don't wait till he get married. Save my dog now.
I don't know. You didn't see like someone wrote TMZ like, "Hey, I got video of Tyrese arguing with his girl," and TMZ said, "Thanks, send it to us. You want us to give you a quote?" I think DD just said it, and he sent the video of Tyrese and Baby Boy arguing with Yvette. That's how fucking hungry and greedy these people are, wanting to tear you down. TMZ was ready, like, "Oh yeah, send that over. Do you want us to give you credit?" That's how grimy these places are.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and they'll post it just like, "Oh yeah, send it over." They'll tear you down just that quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
Which is crazy because they only do that with the black athletes. When it comes to like Trump right now, that shit don't come out. They're like, "Hey, I got a story. It's about to drop. It's called a catch and release. That means it's about to drop. I'm about to drop it, but if you want, I can sell you the whole article and it's on you. Then this is how they get around blackmail. Like, I can say the article and it's on you if you want to sell it. If you want to publish the article."
Oh, you mean instead of going to TMZ, they go straight to the source?
No, TMZ has it, and instead of TMZ just releasing it to us, when it's white folks and candidates, they don't go straight to the source. They go to the person and sell it back. This is why you don't get Barack Obamas and the politicians. It's called a catch and kill. They're not going to sell
the Tyrese story back to Tyrese.
No. You see how immediately he's like, "Do you want to give credit?" They're going to drop that bitch immediately. They're like, be damn how. They don't give a fuck that Tyrese having a mental breakdown every week. They're about to drop that bitch just after noon. Unverified to drop that bitch. When it comes to Trump and them, that's why we're like, damn, Trump and cheating. All these y'all coming over here, they're doing catch and kills for their shit like that. So within itself, like, how come they move like that for that community, but for us, they out here just throw us under the bus, air out any of our shit.
You know what the answer is.
Shit's crazy. I mean, I guess some people are too big to kill. That's one of the things you made me forget. What was everybody's energy about 2 weeks ago when your boy Hove got caught up in the whole sexual allegation and rumor?
There wasn't nothing.
It just sounded like bullshit.
It sounded like bullshit. This Jane Doe, it was all unprecedented. Like no real evidence. It was just a shot at the dark.
My issue is it's the same girl. That same person is against suing Diddy as well. We didn't have, had it been Diddy, we were cool just making innuendos and laughing. We didn't even entertain it with Hov. We just, it's not what I'm saying. It's laughing. Hov's day is coming. Hov still got plenty of people that's holding up his, this guy's too big to fail. We can't allow it. I don't know if you've seen that one nigga that's asking for that paternity test for Jay-Z. That nigga looks just like Hov.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Hov better not spit on nothing in public and throw it out. Because once they get that DNA tested, there's a wrap. Because that nigga, if he is Jay-Z's
what is that going to prove? It's going to prove that he
was his dad. The issue is that the mom was when he was conceived, which she's supposed to be a minor or something, or underage at the time.
That would be proof.
That's going to be the gotcha nigga type shit. See? So I like, and I don't have no bearing.
We got to get some DNA, B.
I need that nigga to get his DNA test.
We got to figure it out.
I don't need another black kid out here wilding. This nigga looks just like Hov though. It's just crazy. Shit is crazy. I don't know. And Hov's so powerful that you be thinking like, because we heard the Foxy Brown stories for a long time, only for Foxy Brown to come out this year saying, "I don't know what you're talking about. I'll never go get so." I'm like, God, this nigga's ironclad. No matter what shit you can get against him, it's like Dame. I'm like, Dame, your day is never gonna come down. I know you want Hov to come down so bad, but every time it's supposed to be his day, well, he checks all the boxes. He checks all, but you only gotta lose one time. You only gotta lose one time, and trust me, I know how this culture gets. They'll be the dead. The whole teardown's coming. The only thing that's keeping Hove up right now is the fact that he's married to Beyonce. That's the other pillar that will not allow him. That will not allow us to really crack the books and see shit to what's there. But it's coming. It's coming. Motherfuckers are working.
Beyonce's her cosign also could be. She's also part of the evidence.
In what sense?
Damning him in his debauchery. You know, because they say how old was she when he met Beyonce?
Like 18 or 17 or something like that. But you know, it was
I've
legal.
Seeing videos of her.
He's like 10
years older. She was 16, 15 when they met.
Yeah, but I don't think they're dating then though. He met her then, but they were dating. It wasn't they didn't get together like you were saying down the line. But
they like to say anybody for
that's called grooming.
Yeah, that's the word. They like to say niggas is grooming.
Like I
was just getting you prepped.
Like I'm saying,
I was just getting her ready.
Like I said, none of these stuff stick on hold for the time being because you know.
Of course, you're married now. You've been together with this lady for all these years. She's not gonna flip on you. And if she was being groomed, she wouldn't know she was being groomed. So how would she know? How is she gonna say, yeah, they try to get me ready?
Man, I need Candace Owens to get on the case because she out here airing out politicians. Canada is out here going crazy, sending her cease and desist because she out here telling the president. There was a rumor that the president. Well, it's not even a rumor. The president of Canada, his wife, he met her when he was like 17. She's like 10 years or 14 years older than him. So like, she was like his teacher. They got married down the line, whatever it is. But she's over here doing research and saying that the wife might have been born a man. You know what I'm saying? And the shit's crazy. This, that, and the third. It might be proved.
Who is this? Start this over again. I didn't.
The president of Canada, his wife, Candace Owens, is trying to air out that not only was he groomed because she was too young when he met her. You know what I'm saying?
Who's
but the
also
fact that
a
she
man.
also might have been born a man earlier before the transition. And they're over here sending Candace cease and desist. This and that. How dare you? This and that. And we have to prove that. But Candace is sticking on her hours. This is the same Candace that was in the Kamala thing. And like I said, when the news don't want us to know, they're just going to keep acting like it don't exist. Like I told y'all, the Candace was telling y'all Kamala was not black. Her grandma's not there. When the news just doesn't ignore it, people swear that you're crazy. You're yelling at the moon. You can keep yelling. Kamala didn't win, so we're just going to move on, right? I guess
Candace is so smart, and she has these powers. I wish she would use her powers to take down the white supremacy instead of trying to. I
mean, she's at it right now. She's going to. That's the reason she deplatformed.
It seems like she'd be going out after a lot of black men.
When she was going after blacks at first, that's why the conservative loved her. As soon as she turned against the Jewish folks, she got deplatformed and everything else. That's why Candace, but she's still in the works right now. She's going after the Jewish establishment or the Israelis. Is that a third?
Isn't she married to a Jewish guy?
Yeah, that's why she let you know it's unbiased. She's like, nigga, we're gonna let the journalism go where the journalism go.
What her Jew husband got to say about this?
I don't know. I don't know if her husband's Jewish though. I don't know. I don't know. He's white for sure. I don't know if her husband. He might be.
I think he's Jewish, bro. He might be a cuck.
Yeah, he may be. Who knows? But Candace out here. But I know they sent her a cease.
Would y'all participate in such an act?
Which part? The watching or the
being the bull?
The
being the bull.
Why not? What? Who cares? Am I getting paid?
Would you be able to perform with a motherfucker that's just watching you? That's the issue.
Maybe not with the close interaction.
I could perform with eyes on me.
Because there's different levels.
I done did it before.
Hey, my dog living wild.
Hey, college was fun, bro. College was a great time.
I did hear this story.
College was a great time, bro.
So it just all depends, Some people. I can see the benefits of. I can't say it's all that. There's difference. There's niggas that want to just watch a girl get.
But then the ones that want to participate, that's the crazy ones.
There's difference because there's voyeurism. There's people that get off on just watching people
sitting in the corner. Yeah, sitting in the corner. Maybe
to me that's strange. Nah, nigga, I need to get involved.
No way.
What you mean, no way?
I'm talking about some say
I ain't signed up for this.
And you're the bull, but then the guy he's watching, but he want to get involved. I'm talking about involved as in
he's not touching me. You talking about like a split roast? If he's not touching me and he touching the lady, it's all.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I guess you could touch the lady, but I'm talking about be wanting to touch the guy.
As long as you touching me, as long as you touching me, it's fine. Niggas ran trains in high school. This shit happens. We go down. If I'm saucy. It just depends on different people's sexual preferences. And some people just get off, watching the other person get off. Some people get off watching their spouse get pleasure or watching pleasure. So it's different. But there's also humiliation, because that's the main one that's popular. The humiliating one, when these guys are humiliating you. I don't know. That's the shit that white guys be into. That's the one I don't understand. When you get a big black bull ramming your bitch and talking crazy to you, and these niggas be going on there, even cleaning up after eating after the shit.
Disgusting.
The shit gets wild. The porn gets wild sometimes.
But that's how you know the shit. It can't
dude
be
busts
real.
this lady, and the nigga goes afterwards, and they're like, "This shit is."
They
like,
just go
nigga,
find. They just
yeah,
find.
yeah, like you
just
gave it extra steps. Yeah, exactly. It just gave it extra steps. I like just get the girl out the room, because it don't make no damn sense. You get to do all this. Adam 22 right now is out here smashing dudes with apparently just this week. Him and Whack 100 was supposed to have a swap out with their wives. So we're gonna see how.
So Whack 100 gets his wife.
Yeah, Adam been letting Adam's wife's a porn star, so it's not.
Yeah, I know that part.
But this week apparently,
but Adam gets to be with Whack 100's wife.
Yeah, and he gets to be with
Whack 100's wife's not a porn star.
No.
She just agreed to this.
Yeah. But when you got money and you're rich, you live different. Niggas just as long as everybody happy, as long as everybody's consensual, it makes sense. Right. I don't know if it's gonna be on tape.
I thought that was a TV show. Niggas really swapping wives.
Wife swipe.
Listen, these celebrities been living like this. Don't be surprised. There's a lot of debauchery that happens at the higher level, because that's what people do at higher level. They're rich.
They
Shit we can pretend about.
He's got too much money.
They got money. This is what they get to do. And remember when we were acting, when people were shocked that T.I. and Tiny was doing that? Like, yeah, T.I. We've been hearing about T.I. and Tiny taking hoes down for the longest. It's Diddy that made it weird. We're like, hold on, niggas are getting you bringing other people. People were just shocked to see black guys get involved in cuck behavior too. But this shit is common in Hollywood. These niggas now you bringing in strippers. It's not. It's only strange to us because we're outside, so we're calling it debauchery. But where people draw the line, or where we all should draw the line, is now when we're bringing in minors. You know what I'm saying? So now that's where all of the shit that's happening and shit ain't going out. But apparently niggas can hang with Diddy 1 minute, it's no issue. But God forbid,
Yeah, there's no problem with hanging with Diddy. He's a regular guy. He's a regular citizen.
Just make sure you don't party with Diddy.
Yeah, just make sure you don't party. Because Diddy isn't just watching. Diddy out here wanting. Diddy should be skipping extra steps. Diddy got an extra body. Yeah, that's the issue with Diddy. Is Diddy actually? They say he's actually bisexual. That's different. So plowing niggas and shit's crazy.
When he had that case and he was locked up and he talked to the judge and said the first thing he wanted to give up was he's not going to have any more female visitors coming into him.
Yeah.
I said, God damn it, Diddy. What about the men? You giving up female visitors, but you're not giving up the male visitors.
Open gate for the males. Free before 9 for the males.
Would you say that's what people said. They're like, what about the men? These are the men. That's the issue.
Yeah, that's the problem. Nigga tried to trick the judge.
All right, y'all niggas got recommendations for the people this week?
That's it. We done. Recommendation. You know what I've been watching?
Good.
2 shows on HBO Max. One of them is Spawn.
Oh, the old school, the
old
animated
one. Yeah, the animated one. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And then the second one is Sopranos. I started watching that because I know everybody was talking about the Sopranos. That's the one of the big 4 that I haven't seen. So I'm on the first season right now. Pretty good so far. When I say big 4, I don't know if Juno knows what the big 4 is. I know Nate knows what the big 4 is.
Oh yeah, the big 4 we call the best TV shows ever, which would be the Wire, Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones, and Sopranos.
Sopranos, the big 4.
Which one of those?
Fuck the big 4. It's just big 1.
What's the big 1?
Wire.
Game of Thrones.
The Wire.
Up there, like I said, the Wire. Wire's up there. Like I said,
Nate, what order would you put those big 4 with that 4 in then? From 1 to 4.
Okay, I'm gonna say it might be Breaking Bad. Might be 1, bro. Because it has no bad season, so that's the only reason I put.
It's hard for me to say a HBO show isn't number 1.
You know what I'm saying?
They
And
started
then
this mature shit.
Number 2 would be The Wire.
Breaking Bad, The Wire. All right.
It's hard to say between The Wire and Sopranos. Sopranos is fucking masterful, dog. It's masterful. And then what was the last one I said?
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones, and even
Game of Thrones last.
Game of Thrones changed the movie. Until you watch Game of Thrones, start seeing Game of Thrones.
It's crazy that you're putting it last right now.
Yeah,
I can't watch it.
I can't even say it's only last because it came out the latest, and it changed TV from that point on. So it did come out late. It had all those other ones.
I think Sopranos probably changed the TV from that point on when it first came out.
Oh, it did, because Sopranos did change TV. Sopranos was the first TV show that gave you a bad guy.
From a bad guy's the hero.
The bad guy,
HBO,
and you get to see
they
a
had
story.
cussing and titties and all that shit.
But the guy started as a bad guy. That's why it's cool. So Breaking Bad's the best because you got to see how does a civilian turn completely evil. And it's very believable, plausible. How does he turn to a bad guy? That's why I'm like, okay, this is very, you can say how regular, he's a public school teacher. How does this guy become a drug kingpin is very believable. While Sopranos, the guy was already in the mafia from the get-go. And you get to see other aspects of him, like being a dad, is that a third? It was cool, so you got to see the bad guy thing. But you talking about but The Wire, fucking outside of sorry ass lame season 2, that shit was masterful. You got to see the dope game. You got to see the dope game from the point of the city. You got to see it from the police standpoint, from the dope boys standpoint, from the little kids that are running around, playing around, doing dumb shit. From the junkie standpoint, it really.
Did Sopranos have a bad season?
No bad season. No bad season.
I'm only on the first episode. Don't tell me anything, but I did hear that the ending was very bad.
That's the only people had issues the last episode, and it's not because it's bad. People just the way it ended, but it really did. But The Wire really does encompass. The Wire really does encompass the if you never been in the hood, that's really how hoods be. That's all it encompass all of it, and the fact that it ended how. The kids that you see grow up from like season 2, how they ended at season 4, how they end up becoming the future dope boys in same position. You get to see how the cycle goes. Like, shit's fucking dope. That shit, it's dope. It was masterful. Oh, We Own the Night. I don't know if you've seen that one. That's kind of like watching The Wire all over again. Not We Own the City. That's about Baltimore. You ever seen that one?
No.
Did you know?
No.
That would be my recommendation. We run the city. Or We Own the City. It's about Baltimore. It was right after Freddie Gray, so it's kind of it's a 5-part miniseries about like how corrupt Baltimore police officers are, and about drug dealing. It's on I believe HBO.
All right.
How we supposed to watch that shit on? You talking about HBO, nigga?
Everyone should have HBO Max. That's why you ain't on that Game of Thrones. You'd have been at it. Having HBO now is like having Netflix. That's too much good quality television.
HBO has the best shows. They put
absolutely,
out the best shows.
Exactly, absolutely. So the best shows. You doing yourself a major disservice. If you know why. These are shows that I'm telling you that are 20 years later, and I can send you to them. I don't even have to worry about it. You saying that it's fire. That's how good. That's how good the quality of HBO.
This first season came out in 1999.
And still standing. I'm telling you, just
first season already. I'm like on episode 6 so far, and that shit's already fire.
You can just watch it, set and forget. That's how good HBO writing is. This is next level.
All right, my recommendation is get you a vinyl player.
I thought he said a vibrator.
A vinyl player, bro. During Christmas, I got into my Christmas spirit. I went out and bought me a vinyl player. Had some vinyls in the garage. Played the vinyls, Christmas shit all throughout Christmas. Then I got my Lauryn Hill vinyl, the Miseducation Lauryn Hill. I bumped that all day.
What it sound like? Different like quality?
Nah, it just sound like you.
Is it a real vinyl?
Yeah, it's a real vinyl.
And I'm trying to see because I know the sound quality is different on when you listen to vinyl compared to like actually digital Bluetooth.
Yeah, it sounds like back in the day, bro. Not before all this AI shit.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna stick to my Apple Music.
But that's what I did over the thing. We got that vinyl player. We was rocking all day.
They say vinyl is like the highest quality of music. It's not compressed. It's real wave. It's what I'm saying. So it sounds that much better.
Yeah, man.
He don't know nothing about better.
Shit rocking. I don't know what this nigga talking about. Shit rocking.
Yeah, Eddie got one. Eddie got a miniature vinyl player and all that. So, but the thing is, how you gonna start? So you're just gonna start. So you're gonna finally start your collection?
Now you gotta start buying, and you're not buying this. You're buying vinyls. Them big ass shits. That's like a.
Them shit's expensive, bro.
How much for one?
The Lauryn Hill one was $28.
I'm good, and that shit's just taking up space.
Well, you know what's sad?
Big ass frisbee.
2 of the 3 blackout. The lady that owns Black Lives Matter. 2 of her 3 houses got burnt in the fire. So that's kind of
2 out of the 3.
2 out of the 3 groups got.
Of the black house.
Now, when the third one get burnt down, niggas clapping.
That's gonna be a travesty.
What are y'all saying? Last thing, y'all see all these companies that are moving away from DEI? How they're all simultaneously saying it. You know, Facebook said it, Amazon said it. I don't think it's an issue because I feel just like most things, the biggest benefactor of DEI is usually white women, anyways.
Listen, what they gotta do, they gotta start tricking them, Nate. They gonna put them in CEO positions of healthcare companies.
That's because we open up DEI again, but it's only for CEO positions.
They're just the face. So when they come take us out, they coming for it.
That shit's fucking hilarious.
All right, folks, y'all know what to do. Hit us up on That's Absurd on Instagram. That's Absurd Podcast on Twitter. That's Absurd Podcast on Facebook. And you can always drop an email at That's Absurd Podcast at gmail.com. And you know the voice line is always open. All you got to do is look through them show notes, click leave message here, and drop that voicemail. We'll get you featured on our pod. We out.
Yes, sir.